Why is the broadcaster set to that? What the hell?
What's the secret? Like right now, I don't have the chat. The chat's not up over here. Is there some way to pull it up, or what do I do? Here, I'll screen share and show you what I'm looking at. I think I can show you what I'm looking at. Can you see this over here? No, normally the chat is over there. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Live chat. Stop share. And okay, Ed Hessick is here. Hey Ed, how you doing? Can you hear me all right, Justin? Justin, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
There we go. That should be working now.
Okay, yep, you're working now.
I was messing with my broadcaster and I accidentally set the wrong mic.
Ed Hessick, how you doing?
So,
Waypoint New England. Hello, hello.
what's up, Edward Waypoint? Yeah, it was an issue with my mic, not his.
Good Waypoint. Yeah, it was. He had changed a setting on his end, and he had to switch it back. So how's everybody doing? I hope doing well. It's a Wednesday evening. It's 5 o'clock. And we're just kind of hanging. I haven't, I don't know where my drone I ordered is. Let me take a look and see.
What the fuck? Oh, nice. Apparently, Dan's guinea pig died.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, what do you call him? Oh, what the hell was the name of his guinea pig? Let's see here. It was Ham Solo, was his name. It was 2 days ago. I just saw it today, though. Apparently, a couple days ago, his guinea pig passed away. He had him for a long time, too. Joel, what's up? How's it going, man? Well, we didn't win the lottery. Somebody in who was it? Alpha. No, I can't remember who that
Did
what
they have
state.
one big winner?
Yeah, it was 1.1 billion. It was somebody in somewhere, some state up north. I can't remember now. Yeah, they had a winner. We checked our lottery ticket this morning. Didn't win.
Well, you know, the old saying is you can't win if you don't play, but if you do play, don't plan on winning. So,
USPS wouldn't ship my drone, so the seller had UPS, which cost him 95 extras. Why couldn't you the USPS ship it? Honestly, I'd probably rather UPS ship it than the post office. They fucking suck anyway.
really,
I checked on my DJI, still in California. Hopefully, it'll be here by this weekend. When's yours supposed to come? When's the estimated delivery?
says March the 29th, which is Friday.
Okay.
But when you go in to look at it, in other words, like get the details, it just says it's shipped. Doesn't say anything about where it is. What
Who's shipping it?
um
Post office or
hang on, I'll show
New
you.
Jersey? That's what it was. Yeah, it was somebody one winning ticket in New Jersey for the 1.1 billion.
Screen share. Okay, there's the order. So when I click on track the package, arrives Friday the 29th. And this one, because I got a note message from him that he didn't pack the goggles in the original package. He had to resend another one. So that must be this one here. It's coming from Yucca Valley, California.
What's that?
Let's see, shipped to you Monday. And then when you click on that, delivery date will be provided as soon as possible. So it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Uh, huh. What's up, Ken? I said too large. USPS hires a bunch of pansies. Uh, yeah, whoever won that ticket in New Jersey is sitting pretty. I'll tell you what. After they pay their taxes, they'll walk away with at least 600 or 700 million. Or you're still sharing the screen, Paul.
Oh, am I? Okay. Huh.
So I think it's what 30% the government takes for taxes on the lottery.
Yeah, usually 30% between federal and state.
Get down. Get out. Yep. Get it.
Well, it is a report that did $74 billion business last year.
Because he stinks. So he keeps smelling our bed up.
Just for not
Yeah. Out of my room. All right.
Oh, Ed says there's one winning ticket in New Jersey.
Yeah. So I said after taxes, I'll probably 700 or 800 million around there.
Hey, brother Ken, how's it going?
Could you imagine being like just living paycheck to paycheck? All of a sudden, you're worth 700 and something $1 million overnight.
Well, all of a
That's,
sudden you'd have a lot more friends.
that's fucking insanity. I couldn't even imagine being worth that much.
Well, what you'd have first thing you have to do is you'd have to hire a team of accountants and lawyers and everybody else to kind of keep an eye
Oh,
on everything.
for sure. You'd want to go straight to a reputable accounting firm for
Yeah.
sure.
Tim Jackson is in the chat.
And don't put all your eggs in one basket, neither. What's up, Tim?
That's what she said. Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you doing? How's Kitty Cat doing?
Yeah, all over the place.
Take it you're off for the day then? Work got canceled?
Huh?
Work got canceled, I take it?
I'm off until next Tuesday.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
The rain was so bad that they shut the site down. It was flooding.
Yeah, we got a nasty ass storm coming through here right now.
Bullshit.
Yes. It's just starting to hit us now. But we're gonna
Dang.
get all through there. And look how
Oh,
bad that is. Fucking
And it's headed right for him too. Yeah.
it's already over top of us, and the wind's already kicking up too.
your power's going out.
I'd be all right.
Do you get power outages very often, Justin?
Not too often, no. Not really. We might get a slight hiccup every couple months. You might get one little slight hiccup. So, no, the last time we had our power went out was when that transformer blew like 6 months ago or so.
Down the street, yeah.
Yeah, it was a street over when it blew. That was about
Oh.
6 hours without power.
6 hours.
Yeah, they had it replaced pretty quick. They had it up and running in about 6 hours. They had to go over there and pull the transformer down, put a new one up.
Our one storm we had here, we were out for 5 days out of power.
You know what's crazy about those transformers though? Like for all these stations and shit, these like what do you want to call them? Gate stations and all that.
Hmm.
You know, those things are on like a 2 to 5 year backup when you order them. You don't get them
Yeah,
for 2 to 5 years after you order them
yeah.
because there's only a couple plants in the world that actually make them.
Well, they got to be like kind of like batteries too. They have a life cycle, right?
Gotta have
Yeah.
extras though. Backups.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when companies order transformers, you know, they're on back order anywhere between 2 to 5 years. So they have to keep ordering them to keep them in stock for backups.
Yeah.
They have to constantly keep ordering them just so they can keep them in stock. Because if you had a natural, like, say there was an EMP and the entire electrical system went down, oh God, dude, it wouldn't be that it would take, a couple months to get it back up and running. It'd be the fact that they'd have to replace all those transformers. They wouldn't have enough.
Yeah. Our transformer for, I don't know, all of this area up here is right at the top of the driveway. It only blew once within the last 7 years.
And those fuckers are loud when they blow too.
Yeah.
And they turn
Woke me up.
nighttime into daytime for a split second.
Yeah. They woke me up. I thought somebody like came off the road. It's
I
fucking
don't care if
incredible.
I walked away with 200 million, Edward, I'd be happy.
Fuck, give me 1 million, I'll be happy. Fuck. I'll turn that 1 million and I'll fucking put it in just to make me more money. Invest it mostly.
That's what I said, dude. If all of a sudden you were worth 5, 6, 700 million overnight, you would have to get a hold of an accounting firm.
Oh
Because
yeah, right away.
you'd want them, you would want your money in multiple accounts. You'd want,
Yep, before they gave you the check, you get a hold of an accounting company.
I would definitely take about 100 million and put it on an offshore account.
Here comes Donald Doss.
How you doing, Ed?
I'd just give 100 million to Elon and tell him to double it for me. I'd buy into SpaceX.
Yeah, that's my next rocket. Up, Don.
Hello, Donald.
What's up, Ruger? What's up,
Oh,
Donald?
we got power back finally. He's been out without power for 4 hours.
Who, Rigger?
I didn't know that.
Transformer went. Was fucking crazy.
Why is it so dark in there where Donald's at? He's trying to give Rigger PTSD.
Fuck are you
It's like-
talking about?
It's like because he ain't had no power.
Fuck it up.
I don't know why
It's
it's
Afghan all over
this camera
again.
has been doing that.
And it keeps going on and off.
Is that the SLR?
This is a Logitech.
Oh, I wonder if there's the
Go
light
into-
sensors going out in it.
Go into Logi
Ooh, it
Hub.
went dark again.
Go into Logi Hub. You can fuck around and shit there.
Yeah, that's what I keep on doing. I
All
go
right.
to the adjustment and I
There
will
you go.
set it to auto exposure. Then I go
Yeah,
back out, and after a while, it's all jacked up again.
You're fine now.
I know now. That's
It
why I
might
said
be
it.
either the programs screw the software screwing up, or that camera might be going out slowly.
Or a bad connection.
How old is it?
I don't know.
It's not a 922, is it?
It's a 920.
920. All right.
Yeah, my backup's a 922.
That's all I use is a 922.
I left the other one just plugged in on top of my monitor. I was like, I might as well just leave it plugged in. If I need it, it's already plugged in, ready to go.
Yeah, you can
It's
switch
so-
it.
Yeah.
That's what I just put with my other one. I might get a second one for the fuck of it.
I had 3. Well, after Dre sent me that one, I had 3 altogether, and that's why I sent Nunya, the other one I had.
Mm.
The only thing I didn't like about the one I sent Nunya, one of the main reasons I stopped using it, was because I had such a wide fucking point of view.
Yeah.
Now, even my 8-foot fucking screen spread all the way out, I'd still see the fucking edges of it.
Really.
I hated it. That was the only reason I didn't like that camera. Other than that, for $20, it was a good camera. It wasn't bad.
$20 ain't bad. You see her right there?
Shit, I paid $50 for that Logi Hub.
See the cat right? Oop, she fell down. One boom.
Yep, I saw her. And the Logitechs, man, they went ridiculously up in price when COVID hit. They
Yeah,
used to
it
be
did.
like a $30 camera, and all of a sudden they were like $120 for one of them.
Yeah.
And now they've gone back down, but they're still 50, 60 bucks. For a new
Over
one.
here, they're way over here.
But for what the Anchor costs, the one that Dre gave me, you might as well buy that because it's a 2K resolution.
Well, that's what I had as an anchor make for my second one. I sent that to, who did I send that to? Dustin.
Dustin.
Yeah. I didn't need a second camera. Oh,
See, I like having redundancy. That's why I didn't get rid of the Logi Hub. I want to keep it just in case. I like having backups.
That's why I keep my wife around.
fucking hell. You better hope your wife does not watch YouTube.
Even if she did, she knows I'm just joking.
Just in case his
She,
girlfriend
kno-
gets tired.
she knows
of
I can't do any better.
it.
He knows I can't do any better.
Yeah,
Oh, they-
just- he was playing over his head when he met her.
We all do stupid things in the 80s.
Rigger just got his power back. Good for you, Rigger.
He said that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, he just repeated.
Yeah, you need to turn your timestamp on, Paul.
Yeah, you really turn your timestamp up. I never turn that timestamp on. There you go. I'll
I
turn it
do
up.
because I like it just because I can tell when somebody puts something in the chat. That
Oh,
way I
see,
don't answer
right.
somebody that hasn't been in there for 20 minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ed, I'm all right. How you doing? Answered him back from 5 minutes ago. I took that toy away from the. I heard what you said. You called me an ass.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did. You taking her toys from her. Yeah.
No way, man.
He took the little llama from her, Donald, because it had catnip in it.
Yep. Yep. Well, that's when Donald said he was going to send me some catnip in the mail.
Yeah, you need to send it in a Ziploc baggie so it looks like marijuana when you send it in.
Oh no, we'll be using catnip oil on
Oh,
a
my
postcard.
Oh, great. Cheers.
Just sprinkle it on a bunch of postcards and send it to him.
All of a sudden, I come home and the fucking cat's attacking the postman, scratching them all up and shit.
What does
Hey,
catnip look like wild? I've never actually seen a catnip play.
Mark, cool
Catnip?
cat. Yeah, I never saw it raw. either.
You were
Catnip
showing
looks
them
kind of like a mint.
you were showing them the other day, but I wasn't at my
What, like-
computer when you were showing it.
What wild mint? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like mint, like kind of like spearmint.
Experiment.
It grows very similarly.
Up down. Up down. Down.
Oh, they're actually pretty cheap too. You can get 2 of them at Home Depot for $12.
To
Don't give him
what?
any ideas, damn it.
They got a 2-pack of catnip.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, never mind. They had it marked wrong. Fucking shit.
It's
You can
heroin
get-
for cats.
You can get
Yeah.
a package of seeds for like $2 and grow a ton of it.
Yeah.
It's heroin. They should ban it.
Hey, Dominic.
What have I missed? Anything exciting?
Donald's been flashing the audience.
Okay.
Couldn't see that happening.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, you get 2 plants for $12.
So you can get it at Home Depot. So that means that I can get it from Bunnings.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just
Super
potted
talented.
plants so you can put in the ground.
Yeah, so you're
But you
talking
do-
about ones that are already started. You can get.
Yeah, or you can do like Donald said and get seeds and grow your own.
Yeah, it grows fast. It's like any other herb.
Does it
you-
just grow like weeds? You just throw it out there and it'll fucking start sprouting.
Hey,
up.
Mark White.
Yeah, throw it in a pot and it'll start
Hello to
growing.
everybody in the chat that I've missed.
Just
So
like
I got possums over here. Is that going to make them fucking heroin for possums too?
Yeah.
no,
Probably.
it's not possum nip.
Generally seems to work with
Well,
the
and
felines.
it's only domesticated cats too. Like I said, when that one guy who ran that little zoo or whatever, and they had a bunch of different like wild tigers and shit like that. He went
Yeah.
around and tested it with all them, and none of them reacted to it.
Well, Tim, did I hear correctly? You took the catnip away from your pussycat?
Yep. Yep.
He's a real
It's
prick, ain't he, Dominic?
What would you do if
right there.
she took and threw all your beer out to the curb?
I hope she tears that koozie a new one.
Yeah.
She's not big and bad enough to take my beer away.
Oh, now all she's gonna do is tear the shit out of that koozie trying to get to the catnip.
She don't know what's up there, and she's not allowed on the desk. She understands down. The word down now.
Well, does catnip like lose its potency after
Flavor.
sitting out for a while, or is it
Yeah,
will it still be the same month,
yeah.
10 months
It'll
from
it'll
now?
lose some if it's sitting out,
Okay.
but it actually gains potency when you dry it. It's just
Mhm.
like any other herb. If you dry it, you're getting rid of the water and keeping the oils, and the oils are what are active.
Okay. Do you have a problem with the cats tearing up the plants or not? Or do they not seem to really react to the plant?
There you
itself?
go. I gave
They-
it back to her.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yay!
The cats,
All
they,
right.
they usually run. Yep, her favorite.
Yeah, she just ran off with it. She was like, I'm
Even
gone.
the neighbor cat, when I'd pick up a bunch for him and take it out to him, and he'd just roll it and love it. He would never go get his own. He would wait for me to pick it for him.
Okay.
Fucking.
She's happy now.
Of course, Tim's now showed her where he hides it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got a nose on her. She'd find it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
she-
She's, you know what I noticed? She went over there, jumped up on there, turned around and gave you the cold stare.
What,
Yeah,
man?
she gave me the middle finger too. Did you see that?
Yeah.
What you want? What you want?
I'll see if Bunnings has it.
Well, you waiting for Aubrey to get home? Huh?
Here she comes back with it.
Yay! And away we go.
Yeah,
Uh,
she's a nut. She's
Well,
a
you know
nut.
what? She's added a lot to your life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she has.
yeah, I'm taking a lot away from his bank balance.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. She's good though.
Tyson's over here being a big baby. I think he's waiting
She's
for
rolling
Aubrey.
around with it now, right?
Yeah. So she's rolling around.
Where's your baby at?
She's a
Where's
nut.
Aubrey at? Huh? Where's your baby?
Fucking, she can jump. Oh, see that shit?
Yeah.
Where's your baby at?
He jumps like Michael Jordan.
yep.
Yeah, mommy will bring your baby home in just a little bit.
Oh, you got your little baby there.
Who do you got, Tyson?
He's waiting for Aubrey
Tyson's
to get
right
home.
there.
He gets super excited when Aubrey.
Tyson looks like he's getting bigger, is he?
No, not really. He's kind of losing the puppy face a little bit, but no, he hasn't gotten bigger.
How old do you figure Tyson is?
Well, if you look at the pictures when we first got him, I would say he was no more than one.
It was a 1 year old when you got him.
Because
Huh?
it's just like Bo, right? They tried to say Bo was 5 years old, but when you put the picture of when we got him to 2 years later, you could totally tell he was a puppy. But yet they estimated he was 5 years old. I was like, there's no fucking way he's 5.
But then,
We did a side by side comparison. Oh,
Oh,
sorry to hear.
Dan.
Sorry to hear about your guinea pig, Dan.
Oh yeah,
lost-
yeah.
You lost his
Yeah.
guinea pig he had for
And,
years.
Saw that on Facebook. Yeah,
Yeah.
not good.
Oh,
Hey,
look
wait.
at he's up on top of the. Oh, down again. She was up on top of the back of the chair.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't they normally age an animal by its teeth?
A tab? Can't you buy one of those off Amazon, like a replacement keys, Dan?
It's crazy.
Let me look real quick. I'm pretty sure you can get those off Amazon.
Probably could.
Uh,
That's right. He has an Alienware, doesn't he? Yeah.
well, he just went and bought one off somebody. He got it for like $25 or some shit.
An Alienware for $25.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So he's and he got a new webcam coming and everything. Because remember, he fucked up his webcam when he was
Yeah,
shining
I
the
remember
laser
that.
in it that night.
Shining the laser. Put a pixel in it. Two
Uh,
pixels.
Well, watched the last episode of The Gentleman this afternoon,
Okay.
and it definitely ends on a cliffhanger. There's going to be another series, obviously.
Hey, Jonathan, how you doing?
Jonathan,
Hi, Jonathan.
Alien Area 51. Is it a 51M or just a 51, Dan?
It's a M15, M15X.
M1X, fine.
so Donald, how did your chicken thing go?
My turkey?
Yeah, your turkey.
It's still on the grill. I didn't put it on until
Oh, okay.
afternoon. It was too cold out this morning. I was just prepping it this morning and set it to the side until it was warm enough to go outside in a t-shirt. But it's getting close.
There she goes up the back of the chair.
It's gonna end up falling
We're
down.
within like 10 degrees of striking, I think, of getting it out. Yep.
You got the same, what's the name? The lighter, the charcoal,
Jonathan,
Chimney?
Jack.
yeah, you got the same one I do. But you use paper from the charcoal bag, but I use fire starters.
Yeah, I just throw the paper underneath of it and good.
I just put like 2 fire starters underneath of it. It's ready in about 5 minutes.
Dan,
it's
check on
not.
it. Dan, check on eBay. People are selling a bunch of loose keys for Alienware computers.
Yeah, your charcoal is not ready in 5 minutes.
The bottom
No.
layer is, I have to shake it around.
Yeah, you
That's
leave
the-
it in the chimney until it gets white on top, and that's when you know that your charcoal is ready to use.
But the only bad thing about it is the bottom gets white before the top, and you got to waiting. I usually stir it around to get more air.
Yeah, you can get either individual keys on eBay for like around $5. It's not too bad, I guess, if you need to replace one. But-
Yeah, it's not bad if you really need one, you know?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, for $5, that's a little much for one key, but I mean, if you want your laptop to be fully working, it's not a bad investment. But they do have a bunch of loose keys that they're selling for Alienware laptops on eBay. People got like the whole keyboards and they're just selling the loose keys, whichever ones you need.
Boy,
Just
she's
tell 'em.
having a ball with that.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's hers. It's her favorite.
Want to end up falling down.
Don, do you
Cats don't
shred
fall
the
down;
wood?
they do stunts.
Yeah, but still, you think she get hurt?
Look at her looking at Tim. She's like, "Take my toy
Yeah.
again, bitch."
Yeah.
Looking around the corner.
Yeah, bitch.
Don, do you shred the wood before you put it in?
Do I shred the wood?
Yeah. Or do you get it
Is that a
already shredded?
euphemism for something?
What do you mean shredding wood?
Instead of putting in a full branch?
It didn't
Like-
say.
Oh, usually it's either chunked or
Chipped.
chipped.
Yeah, chips. That's the
Yeah,
same.
it's either
We
it's
call
either
it
chipped-
shredded. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either chunks or like when I had the cherry wood, I just throw in chunks when I had a bunch of cherry from my dad's tree that came down. But then towards the end of that, I was going out and with a hatchet and getting that down to chips. Started getting more valuable the less of it I had.
That's what I did with the apple tree.
I didn't see that specifically, Dan, if it came with the clips, but
I've actually got a small
let's see.
branch shredder.
Yep. If you have a little smoker box, it's a little metal box with vents in it. You can pack it with chips, and it does really good for smoking, releasing the smoke, and not burn up chips real fast. Chips go really fast if you throw them right on the coals, but
Longer in the box. Yeah, they're better.
I've seen the boxes and stuff on eBay. Yeah.
Now here's a question: Do you wet your chips, soak them?
no, I know that people they
Dude.
say wet them and soak them, but it became so much of a hassle without that much more time.
Well, what's the positive part about wetting the chips? Is it because it causes
It's-
it to,
It slows down the burning process and it makes them
Okay.
last longer.
But the
Also
only-
makes more. It makes more smoke.
Yeah, if you have
The
one of
ba-
those smoker boxes, same issue. Same
The
deal
bad
without wood.
is you get steam from it, and it's like steaming your meat first, and then I don't like it.
Well, when I'm doing like a pork shoulder, I'm gonna be going all day long, and it's gonna be a
Mm.
longer smoke. I will put a tray of water in the bottom of the grill because
thought
the water acts as a heat sink and
Mhm.
it levels out your temperature instead of going fluctuating up and down, up and down, up and down. That water helps stabilize your temperature.
Well, that's with my bullet. The first tier, that's the tray for the water.
Yep.
The middle tier is for it's for the smoke. Top tier is for the meat. Works a lot better. It does keep your at an even keel, so
So,
Mhm.
to 100 for 2 hours.
The tab key.
Now, the best of everything is if you got the cash, one of those pellet smokers.
I don't have the money for that crap. I'm too
I know
cheap.
they're, but my nephew's got one. He's a cheater, in my opinion. He basically sets his temperature and it puts out a few more pellets
Does
just to
everything?
maintain temperature. Yeah,
Yeah.
just cycles pellets into the burn chamber just to maintain temperature, and he walks away and leaves it.
That's not-
It's as easy as setting an oven.
That's not smoking. Smoking is when you keep on checking it.
Uh-huh.
Keep adding.
Check
Well-
that listing, Dan.
Your food doesn't know that you've been checking on it, Tim. So
Dan, when you go to that listing, he has a list on the side. Click it, and then you can go down and choose what key you want. He has the tab one available. It's supposed to be for the model, that model too. So it covers, I
That's-
think, 4 different models of laptops.
I spent $70 on that bullet, the 3-tier bullet, and it works as better as my my side smoker.
I spent
wow,
120, 115, 120 on that Weber 22-inch 12 years ago.
Oh yeah, them Webers are awesome. They're the best to smoke with.
If I had known it was going to last this long, I would have sprung for
2.
the nicer one that had the ash catcher and everything. And
Well, you
Well-
ever seen Weber family keys? They're like $400. I bought one.
Yep. I know them.
Watch
And-
Donald go get a new one in like 2 years from now. Rusts out. He's son of a bitch.
And I sold it for the same price. That's how good they are. They keep their price.
He goes and buys a big expensive one.
I bought it real big because I thought I was going to have barbecues, friends come over and shit. I don't have no friends. I just wasted money on it.
Well, you have barbecue, so you got half that, right?
Yeah,
Well-
but I got resolved for myself because I can smoke and eat one portion and then freeze the other. And I have meals for the week, you know?
I've cooked for 20 people on this 22-inch.
Jesus.
People will take old barbecues. You put them out by the side of the road. The one I put out was rusted out, and somebody still took the fucking thing.
Hold on.
The whole belly of it was rusted out because it was one of those ones that where they took the 55-gallon drum, like that's what it looked like. It looked
Oh,
like
yeah.
a 55-gallon drum cut in
Hi,
half.
Joel.
Mhm.
But it was made by
Okay.
what's that company?
What do you got?
Grill Mate or something like that.
Grill master, grill.
Yeah, something grill. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold on.
but
Bring
the
it
whole
up.
bottom belly was like rusted. It was starting to
Not
rust.
char
out.
grill. Char
Hold
grill's
on.
one.
Char grill. I think that was it.
Justin,
What?
hold on.
Their
Bring it
their
up.
logo's a little flame.
Share sound. Come on, video. Hey. Turn on the sound.
So Tim, I've got this gaming laptop now, this Lenovo Y10P gaming laptop, i7. I've got the Alienware 17R3 right here, which I just put
Something went wrong.
That was the one where the battery blew.
Okay. Yeah.
Windows back on, so whoever buys it's gonna have to do that. And then I've got this Alienware that I just picked up.
Yeah, that was the one we got for like $25 or some shit.
What's it say?
Wow.
Oh, that's because I didn't choose an option. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fucking dude, he woke up the
That's all
next
I've got.
morning and the battery swelled on it, pushed the whole casing apart. I
I
was
Wow.
like,
saw.
man,
I
you're
saw
lucky.
Yeah.
Because it looked bad
Lucky
too.
it
That
didn't
battery,
catch on fire.
dude, that battery was like that fat too. And you got to remember them laptop batteries are like that skinny. That bitch was ready to blow. But the best thing to do is always take a nail and a hammer and release the pressure, you know.
Mhm.
Nice little tap into it.
Hey,
A
Jody,
very long-handled hammer.
Skyfly,
Yeah, you gotta
Jonathan.
make sure you stand back, right? Right, Mark?
Yeah.
Oh no, get in
Yeah.
really deep and breathe in when you're piercing it.
Yeah, and you really need to get in there and have your eyes right next to it so you can see what
Yeah,
you're doing.
yeah.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
safety
Jonathan,
glasses.
grilling and smoking is on a nice day. Yeah, setting it with a pellet grill seems like a horrible thing to do when you can go outside and watch your grill and spend
Yeah.
time outside. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the way to do it.
That's what I do. Grab some beers and just chill out.
You do that even if you weren't grilling.
Fuck yeah. Skyfly, how you doing?
Tim acts like he has to grill to do that.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Joel.
Rigger said Tim ain't cheap. Yeah, I am, bro. See the shit I got.
Man,
Matt's a cheap-
Matt's a cheap bastard.
38 cents.
He went $1.75 he shorted me on shipping.
Oh, $1.75, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, and Sarah told him, I had to go through a toll the next day, didn't have that $1.75.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. He said I'm just going to replace the battery in the R3 and then sell it. That's cool. I'm going to buy another bullet smoker. I'm getting rid of the side smoker.
Are you gonna replace that casing, Dan, or are you just gonna let them replace it when you sell it?
Go.
You still at work?
Hey, y'all.
Up.
Good evening, Joe.
Y'all quit talking about me now.
Oh, come on.
Well, if we're gonna quit talking about them, I'm going.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I need to go check on my grill. I'll be back.
All right.
Don't worry about it. He's too old to hear us anyway.
How's it going, Joe?
Oh, just a long day.
Long day of pictures, huh?
Yeah. Long, non-productive day, put it that way.
Why don't you get to take pictures of the golf teams?
I don't push it. I probably could if I went out there and talked to them. I probably could because the one I won't go do is swimming. I don't want to go do swimming. It's too hot. You're over there with all the humidity by the pool, everything.
Yeah, Joe don't want to slip and fall with his fucking lens in the water.
Can you see that happening? That'd be funny.
That's the ultimate fear right there, is slipping and fucking dropping your camera in the water.
Right.
Oh, a couple of years ago, it was the field was real muddy, and I had both cameras on, and I slipped, and I was going down, and I wound up on my back and both cameras up in the air in my hand.
Now, those cameras don't have any kind of water resistance or anything, being that expensive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What are they rated? Are they rated to actually be underwater or just?
No, they can't go underwater, but they can be rained on.
Okay.
They're not rated to be covered in mud.
No, neither that.
Isn't that
And I
good to
tell you-
polish up the lenses with a little mud, right?
No.
Fucking hell.
And stay away from glitter. Glitter will find its way inside a lens.
I fucking hate
And
glitter.
Me too.
when at parades when they're doing bubbles in the air, you gotta hide that lens because if it gets on there, you're not gonna get it off for a while. Freaking lens killers.
Yeah, glitter will find its way into anything. That shit gets when you get like those assholes that like to send envelopes with glitter in them. Oh,
I went to Mardi Gras one time and I put the coconuts have glitter on them. I had a bag that I put the coconuts in separate, but it was on my hands and everything, right? Got home, went to take a bath, and I got it all over me. I mean, I had it in crevices, and I didn't even know I touched where some of the places.
Jeez.
When the hell did you get there? And that stuff sticks to you, and it won't come off. The more you scrub it, the more it sticks.
Android doing an update.
Tim's kitty cat's been going on a march because she finally got her catnip back.
Dude, I had
He's right here.
8 updates from Windows today. 8 of them.
Really?
It's like Jesus Christ.
I haven't had any window.
Yeah, take
update.
this.
No, I had 6 of them come in at once, and then 2 more a couple hours later.
She's right here.
Oh, there she is. She's your buddy.
She's a nut.
I went to go check Windows updates, and I fucking had 6 of them on the list. So I did them, and then like 2 hours later, right before me and Murray went live, I clicked on it again. I was like, I'm just gonna check it one more time. I checked again, 2 more fucking updates.
No kidding.
Maybe I'll have one tomorrow then. I watched the rest of Halo. There's going to be another season 3.
Oh, I
Probably.
finished The Gentleman. That was really good.
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I finished it today. I finished the last episode. There's only 7 or 8 episodes.
8. Yeah.
What's it about?
But
It's definitely going to be another series, though, isn't there?
I would say it's kind of like a British version of Breaking Bad,
Oh, okay.
but it's really good though. That's the best way I could describe it. It's like a British version of Breaking Bad.
All right. I'm watching Ford versus Ferrari right now. That movie.
No, Mark, I liked how they did they would do the random writing in the show, like during a scene, and it would when the two were turning around talking, it said posh talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it was doing the net worth of all the different people, and it said net worth, fuck all.
Yeah, coffee. Need coffee.
Now I hope they do a second season of The Gentleman. It was really good. I liked it.
They've got to with that ending. Can't leave it like that.
If they don't do a second season, I'm gonna be pissed. I hate when they do that, when they leave a show on a cliffhanger and then they cancel it. That's why when I look up shows to watch that I've never seen before, like Netflix and shit, if it shows that it's like, a show that was around in 2019 and there's only 1 season, I'm like, nope, I'm not even gonna watch it because I don't want to get into it and then it end on me. I'm really hoping they do another season of Orville. That was really good. That was pretty funny. I like that. It was kind of like Star Trek, but it had a lot of comedy in it.
Uh-huh.
Did you watch that, Orville?
No, not yet.
Yeah, that was pretty good. They
Will
got
do.
3 seasons of it, I think, so far.
Oh, come on, think of it. Yes.
That one was Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy.
Orville is not human, is he?
No, Orville is you can tell it was definitely inspired by Star Trek, but
Yeah.
it's like Seth MacFarlane's version of it. And but there's a lot of comedy in it too, so he kind of puts his kind of Family Guy style comedy into it, and it's really funny.
Some of it. Probably not all of it, but I have seen some of it.
They did 2 seasons and then they canceled it, I think, and then they brought it back like a year later. A year or so after it got canceled, they did a 3rd season, and I think they're supposed to be doing a 4th one. I'm hoping they are.
Yeah. Yes, I remember it now.
I honestly like to get into shows though when they're actually over and you got like 8 or 9 seasons that you can binge
Yeah,
watch.
more
Those are
than
the
one.
best.
Well, not actually one go, but
Yeah, when you don't have to wait a whole year for another season.
yeah.
That's what I did with Breaking Bad and Sons of Anarchy. I didn't end up watching those till they were actually finished with them. I was able to binge watch the whole series.
I only watched Sons of Anarchy every so often, so I never even watched the full series anyway.
Oh, dude, it was so good, Sons of Anarchy. I love that show.
I gotta watch Mayans.
Mayans was actually really good. I was kind of hesitant about wanting to watch it, but it was actually pretty damn good. So
Well, I thought they were gonna do another Sons of Anarchy spinoff, like having Jack's dad and doing the prequel.
that's that's kind of what everybody was, because everybody was kind of guessing what they were going to do because there was no official when they were first talking about it. They
Yeah.
weren't coming out and actually saying what they were going to do, so people were speculating all these different like spin-offs they could do. But
Yeah.
one of them was that people did want to see a prequel.
Yeah, yeah.
That was one of a lot of.
Brad Pitt was going to play Jack's dad.
Yeah, it'd have been really good. But
Yeah.
Mayans is pretty good. I mean, it takes
Yeah,
place, I think, after the whole Jax thing. I think it's a few years after all that.
I gotta watch it. I think there's only like 3 seasons anyway.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 seasons, something like that. I've watched them all so far, so.
I think they're on Netflix now.
Sure which one I watched it on, to be honest. Might be Netflix. Let's see.
Fucking dreary day.
I started watching a series called Three Body Problem.
Never heard of that one.
That is weird. It starts off like in the Chinese square with the like Chinese Revolution thing, where they end up bringing some people out that were against the state, and then it kind of shifts into the future to where it's a group of friends who were at Oxford University who were brilliant scientists, and things start going weird. They start seeing numbers in the sky in a count.
That does sound a little weird.
All the scientists in the world have seen the same thing and ended up killing themselves.
Okay, that needs to happen in America.
Yeah, and they go into, they find a what's it, like a VR headset, and I think it's just a video game, but it seems to connect them with something else. And the Three Body Problem was a single planet with 3 suns around it.
Yeah, you already lost me on that. That storyline's just going all over the place.
It's weird. I watched about 1.5 episodes, and I don't think I'll bother with the rest of it.
It's a series of books, and I was kind of concerned as how they were going to distill the written book down to video.
What's that movie that it was red light, green light?
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Was it
you're
a Korean
talking
movie?
about-
Which one?
Hey,
Korean
Jonathan.
It was a TV show.
1, 2, 3. Hey, that's why your chat don't move. You know why? Because y'all don't pay attention to it.
Fuck's
Red
sake,
light, green
what-
light, where they played the game for the money.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
did a
Korean
TV
movie.
Yeah, they did it on TV, a TV show on Netflix of it.
There's a what's it called?
No, not Hunger Games. Something.
Anyway, there's a series almost just like it. It's called Alice in Borderland. Check that out. It's
I
pretty good.
tried to get into that. I couldn't get into that show. I watched the first couple episodes.
What, Alice in Borderland?
Yeah. Squid
It's still-
Games.
Squid
Squid
Games.
Game.
That's it.
It's like Squid Games, but then they cards like ace, king, queen, jack, 10. And the lower the card is, the lower thing that you got to do. You know what I mean? But if you get like an ace, it's like the ultimate, or pretty good. Check it out, Alice in Borderland.
Yeah, Squid Games made a pretty big splash in the US. But if you notice, Netflix is picking up a lot of Korean
Yeah.
movies and TV shows.
A lot of Korean instead of Chinese.
Yeah, a lot of South Korean TV shows and movies. I've noticed that. They got a
Mhm.
whole genre on there of that shit.
What's up, Jonathan? Doing?
Yeah, like chicken nugget.
What's going on,
That
family?
fucking movie. Oh, that was the weirdest trailer ever.
To the chat, I apologize that they don't pay attention to us when we're in the chat. I now see it from y'all's end. I typed a message in there about a movie about 5 minutes ago.
Lost in
Lost in
Space.
Space. Have you seen that?
The show or the movie?
TV
What-
show or the movie?
The season, the show.
No, I've watched the first couple, I think the first 1 or 2 seasons. Oh, no. I actually did catch up on that a couple weeks
Did they
ago.
remake it? Or are we talking about the old black and white? Lost in
No,
Space?
there's a new
No,
one.
I'm talking about the up-to-date version, the latest.
Yeah, there's a
Probably
new one.
about 5 or 6 years old, I think.
Well,
Isn't
why
that
would
on
they
Netflix?
why would they remake it, you booby?
Yeah, it's on that. Should be on Netflix.
Yeah.
Do they have the robot in it?
Yeah.
Yes, but this robot is definitely different than the original robot. You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Justin, you're gonna love it. Trust me. You're gonna see that.
I've already seen it.
You
I've
seen the whole
watched the
thing?
show. Yeah. I
Didn't
actually
watch the
now
trailer.
that
Just-
I think about
Justin,
it,
do
I
you
caught
give
up
it
on
a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Well, I've watched all the seasons, so it's pretty good. Yeah.
That on Netflix?
I can't really compare it to the old
Should
one
be,
because
yeah.
I never watched the old one. So
Old one was good growing up.
if you're
Okay, what
expect,
about? Go ahead.
I was gonna say because some people's expectations of an older show compared to a remake, a lot of people just assume it's going to be shitty. I've never watched the original, so for what it was, I liked it.
I've seen the original. You're gonna love the new one. What about Star Trek Discovery? Have you seen that?
Yes, but
Yeah, they're about to come up with a new season.
You don't like it, Doc? You don't like it?
no. It got worse as the seasons went on.
That's true. That's true.
First season was great. Second season was good. Third season was poor. And the
Yeah.
fourth season I watched because I'd watched the last three because I wanted to know what was going on. I didn't enjoy
Right.
the first season.
Picard
And
was really good.
I'm dreading the fifth season, which I think starts in May. And I'm going to watch it because I just want to know, what happens.
No, actually, I think it's April. It starts.
I thought it
So I
was.
think it was April 4th. I think I could be wrong now. Let me double
Many
check.
seasons of Picard was there?
3, and Picard was
Three.
really good.
Yeah,
I
I
like
gotta
it.
catch up with that.
I've been
I kept
rewatching
paying
Deep Space
attention to
Nine.
Going 1, 2, and 3, and Strange New Worlds was another really good. It's been a really good series.
Are they ever
I
going to come?
heard Strange New Worlds was good. I ain't started watching that one yet.
Are they going to come out with another
It brings
season
back
of
a lot of the old,
Okay, you
there's a
first.
lot of old original Star Trek.
Don,
they
what
go-
did you say? Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, Deep Space Nine was good.
Yeah, I'm rewatching it because, in my opinion, that was the best of the Star Trek.
Yeah, the first episode is April 4th.
April. Okay, I thought it was May 4th. Okay,
Are they?
April 4th is next week.
No,
Are they-
that's Star Wars.
Go ahead,
Dominic.
Tim.
What was that,
May the-
Mark?
May the 4th is Star Wars Day.
Oh, okay.
May
All
the
right,
4th.
what
I understand that, but I thought I said this.
Tim,
And then-
Tim was trying to say something, but
Who was that?
And the next day is Revenge of the Fifth.
Yeah.
And go, Tim.
Are they?
Go, Tim.
Are
We're
they coming
listening.
out?
Go, Tim. Just go ahead and talk. We're listening.
Yeah, go on.
What'd you say, Jim? I hear you.
Oh, he muted himself.
I didn't hear you. Donna was talking, man.
Wait for
It
No,
it.
didn't work when you muted, Tim.
I think with the every Star Trek after the original, I think it's really hard to rank them in order because each of them had their own interest and each of them had their own enjoyment. And I find it really hard to rank them other than
Other than
putting-
Deep Space Nine was the best. It's even better than the original series. The
I
original
like
series you need because
Stargate.
it was the first one, but yeah.
I like
It is,
Stargate.
as I said, it's Deep Space Nine being on a
Drone days. God damn it, let Tim talk.
not a ship, but more a
A Starbase.
star-based setup.
Yes,
And I
there's
think
one. The
that's
final season
different.
comes out.
That is a lot different to say a Voyager, which they're out in the Delta Quadrant, or Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Well,
Where,
they ended up with the Defiant towards the end of this series.
oh, I understand that, but it was mainly
Yeah, it was mainly a salt.
End of this series.
in
What
one
is it? The
spot,
war
and then
popped
they-
off or something?
Do what?
At the end of Deep Space Nine, didn't they leave because the war popped off?
Because what popped off?
The war.
Oh,
No,
the
they settled the
war.
war. They settled the war. The Dominion
Hmm.
War that you're talking about? Yeah, they settled that.
Hmm.
And Odo went back across the wormhole to heal his people.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Tim.
Tim, it's your chair. Go ahead.
Your
and-
floor.
I got answered in the chat.
Yeah, there's the final season is this year. I don't know when it's going to be released, but yeah.
I've tried to watch that, and I couldn't get into it.
Oh,
weeks
Stranger
there,
Things.
Well, it
that
was strange. It was
too
strange.
flip-flop. That was too flip-flop. Yeah. A little too strange for me. I couldn't get into
I
it.
didn't. I watched at least 4 or 5 episodes, and I went, I just can't get into it.
Now we just need
Right.
another piece of the Wooden Tops.
Okay. Wooden Tops. Don't remember that.
It was a 1960s children's program with puppets.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Is it a
Did
Jerry
anybody-
Anderson or was it Jerry Anderson?
No, nothing that. What's it? It was for young children.
I'll go and have a look then. I
did
don't
anybody
remember.
ever watch Raised by Wolves?
I've
That was
watched-
a very weird show.
I'm
Uh,
watching one episode.
I liked it, but I had no idea what was going on.
Hmm.
You like something and you don't know what's going on.
Well, it was about werewolves or the founding of Rome.
Hmm.
Uh,
It sounds like
Jonathan,
that.
how can you enjoy something without knowing what's going on? You've described everybody's first sexual experience.
Yeah.
No. No.
I don't know what's going on, but it sure is fun.
I'm quite sure if you was a 70s baby, right? Eventually you found your dad's Playboy magazines or mess around and went in the living room
Oh, yeah.
and watched video, so you already knew what was going on.
Ew, Tim.
Ish.
No, you knew what was supposed to be going.
Who said that?
Sounded like Sarah.
Who said ooh, Tim?
Don't ask
Yeah.
me what the hell that was about. Sarah wanted to. thought she
All
had something.
right, Sarah, you give it to him.
Not sure what that was about, but okay.
Me neither. What was that about, Sarah?
Okay,
she
hold
already
on,
left.
hold on. We're talking about Sarah. Wait a minute. We're talking about Sarah, right? So now, see, because that's a kindred spirit. Y'all played something
Yeah,
about Tim earlier. y'all, y'all played something about Tim earlier.
Did we?
Yeah. Or said it, one of the two.
What was that?
I don't remember
Said
offhand, to be honest.
somebody had one or something.
I'm hooked on American Horror Story.
What one of those?
That was another. I'm not a real big horror.
me either.
No, I like sci-fi. Like I love sci-fi shows and movies.
Sci-fi, fantasy.
I'm a sci-fi fanatic.
Yeah,
Now, is sci-fi fantasy a subgenre of sci-fi?
yeah, that's a subgenre. Yeah.
No,
We've got to discuss the subgenres of every genre
no, it's called
as we go
science
forward.
fantasy rather than science fiction. It's not
But again,
sci-fi. It's
But
just
again,
sci-
it's still it can be a subcategory because you've got science and then you can bring it down into the
I
various.
want to say on one of the search engines on one of them apps I got. That's what it'll show when it shows sci-fi. It says sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah, because it's science fiction fantasy and science fiction horror or science fiction.
So when you see like
I
an
gotta
alien
mention
that's
it.
kind of hot in a sci-fi movie, is that sci-fi fantasy?
No.
Like when you're thinking about things?
like Barbarella.
Tim always wanted a hot alien.
Yeah,
One day I will meet the right alien.
You got
I
a lot
never
of them
wa-
coming over the border.
I never watched any of those, Rigger. My sister was into those.
What?
I'll take those ones too, Joe.
I figured you weren't particular.
Nope.
I think the main
Oh.
genre of science fantasy is sword and sorcery.
yeah,
Things like Conan the Barbarian.
yeah.
Merlin.
I still think sci-fi
it-
fantasy is a subgenre.
Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons.
I think it is a subgenre as well.
Knock it off.
But it could also be an adjacent one as well, because it's not necessarily subordinate to the actual category. It's more an adjacent sort of category.
You said Jason?
Adjacent meaning just to the side. They're still on the same level, but they're just to the side rather than being subordinate under each other. They're parallel rather than in theory. What
I
I'm
never
saying.
facing that. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it. No, just kidding.
It's for the people playing at home when they replay it, they can understand what we're trying to talk about.
Lord. Yeah, ain't that true during days? They're all woke. Yes, no, fucking thing. Now she's asleep.
Yep, you've tired her out.
How's that look?
What is that?
Roast beef, poor boy dressed.
Yes.
Mm.
I
Good.
figured I deserved that after 8 hours of shooting pictures of it.
Mm-hmm.
That was just half of it. The other half's in the refrigerator.
Mm.
Damn, I could only eat a quarter of that plate.
But that's another topic. You can buy lunch and then have half for lunch and half for dinner.
Mm-hmm. I do
That's
that a
what
lot.
I seem to do that often.
Or buy dinner and have the other half the next night.
Yeah.
Half the day, half tomorrow.
Yeah, where you buy up big and you have 3 or 4 meals out of it.
Oh, that's what meatloaf is good for. You can have it on a sandwich the next day.
I had a meatloaf sandwich last night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
what I.
good stuff.
Meatloaf sandwich.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Now, but are your sandwiches 2 slices of bread, or your sandwiches actually in a roll, or other?
2 slices of
Two
Two
bread.
slices of bread was a meatloaf sandwich. Is what I
Okay.
use. 2 slices of bread.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify.
now is that a subgenre of sandwiches?
Yeah, it should be.
No, it's a parallel universe.
Yeah, but
Never
it's
tried
it's
that.
a subgenre of sandwich, but it's not a genre in its own because you can't separate it from the sandwich itself.
Oh God.
Bit of valid point.
Oh yeah, you can. You can eat meatloaf separate to the bread.
I
Yeah, that's
concur.
crazy.
Yeah,
I
but
never
then
knew
you
that
can't
was
call it a
actually
meatloaf
thing.
sandwich. You only call it meatloaf.
Indubitably.
Cold meatloaf sandwich is great. Even better
Indubitably.
is the way I made it, which is I threw it in a pan and seared the meatloaf, used a
Yes.
little bit of the glaze on top of it, on top of that, and threw some cheese on it, melted it, and had a hot meatloaf sandwich.
I
Oh,
put
okay.
the
Sounds good.
I put the
So
meatloaf.
you basically turned it into a burger.
Go ahead, Tim.
Sure.
I put
Sorry.
2 pieces of bread. Go ahead. Good.
No, you just have to keep talking. Whoever's
Yeah.
the loudest.
Just keep talking. Don't stop.
Come on, be bold. Be bold, young
Meatloaf.
one.
Meatloaf and raw onion on 2 slices.
Mm.
Raw onion slices.
So you
Yeah.
don't put cheese on it or anything. What do you top it with? Mustard or anything? Or
Ketchup.
The condiment? Okay.
Tomato sauce, as they say over
Tomato
here.
sauce.
Save some of the
Tomato sauce
glaze
and
that you
ketchup
use
are
to dress the
slightly
meatloaf
different.
with and use that. Mm.
Did you toast the bread, Donald? So
Uh,
did it get soggy?
yes, I do toast bread, or else it does get soggy from.
Yeah. But
See,
you
okay,
toasted-
see,
so you toasted
Donald did it right. Donald put it back in the pan. Go ahead and singe both sides. You turned it into a burger.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out, unless you eat some dry ass meatloaf, if you put it between 2 pieces of bread, soon as you
No,
cut it, start
Well,
dripping all over.
individual size meatloafs, didn't you?
I sear it first, and then I put
Yeah.
raw onion and tomato sauce, ketchup on it. That's it.
Now, I was thinking about doing chili dogs tonight,
I did that last night.
but
Tomorrow
that,
night.
that turkey's coming off the grill pretty soon, off the smoke. So
You're
it's like,
freezing for that anyway, aren't you?
I was planning on just stripping it down and freezing it, but part of me is like, well, I could fix some potatoes,
Why-
and
Why did you decide to do a turkey randomly? Just
I was
because,
given
or-
one that was
Why
thought
not?
he
out
was
already.
given the turkey.
Okay.
Why not?
Eggs
So,
was good, man.
rather than wasting
Okay.
it.
There was a turkey that was frozen that was put in somebody's back seat of their car and thawed out and then given to me. It was still
Whoa.
cold.
It was still
Oh.
cold.
Okay. I'm thinking back.
But it wouldn't have. You don't want to refreeze.
You
Exactly.
mean they forgot that they had it in the car?
So,
How long
You
was
can-
it in the car?
like, for part of the day,
That's
it was
heavy.
enough. It was enough to thaw out.
And what was the temperature for
They
that
had to
day?
cook it straight
Right.
away because you can't refreeze it until you change the state of it. If you cooked it, you can refreeze it, but you can't refreeze it
Yes.
if it's just
Raw.
forward without the state being changed.
Right.
You can
You've
cook
got
it,
to
you
cook it to a temperature that will kill salmonella bacteria.
can- exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, here's my question. What was the temperature? This day was recently?
Yeah, it
What's
was
the temperature
yesterday.
up there right now?
Yesterday it ranged from 32 in the morning to, I think it got almost to 50 in the late afternoon.
Wow.
So it's
50?
probably about 80 in the car.
It'd be like it was sitting in the refrigerator.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Well,
It's
If
setting
it's
this-
sitting in a car,
Yeah,
The
what I'm
car
saying
would
is though, but it would have been about the
Fine.
same temperatures if you'd taken that turkey and put it in the refrigerator to thaw.
yeah, 50 degrees is still cold. It's still cold.
It was still
It's
cold.
still, it's
Think
still
about
cold.
it.
If I die, you guys will figure it out. Tell the
Exactly.
investigators.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're gonna wish you were dead if it's got salmonella. They just
Well,
make you wish you were
yeah.
dead.
No,
Only thing is, we ain't gonna be able to answer the most important question, so you might want to write a note.
Yep.
add
We
a
don't know
taste.
who you
Someone-
got it from.
My cats years ago.
We don't know who gave it to you out the back seat of the car.
So what temperature you cooking it to?
170.
You good?
That right?
Technically, 165 is enough.
Yeah, I can pull it off right now. I'm gonna let it hit 170. Well, I'm gonna let it hit around 168. It'll rise in temperature a little bit more once I pull it, but
Yeah, being a former GM at Pizza Hut, I still have the thermometers. I used to carry them all the time. I'd go in Texas Roadhouse and check my shit. My son would get so mad at me. I said, "Let me see that thing. How come
I
you
want
sending me this
some
thing out at 110
thermometers.
degrees?"
I want some of them thermometers that Old Guy Carnivore uses, the ones that are Bluetooth and go onto
Yeah.
your phone.
Yeah.
I thought about getting one of those. I just got the cheap one that plugs in out there, and then I can carry the remote inside and just keep the remote inside. But yeah, those ones that you hook up Bluetooth to your phone, those are pretty cool.
Like the old fashioned one you could calibrate in a cup of water.
I got one of those too.
Yeah, but I had to be a GM at Pizza Hut. You had to take ServSafe, and you had to pass it with a certain score,
go.
or you had to retest it and everything. So you had to know all that crap.
So you can do it precisely.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Once that turkey, it smells good. I went out and added charcoal, and it's smelling really, really good. It's like, we'll see if I can
At least you
have
can
it in
make
my
a turkey
heart to
sandwich.
go. See if I have it in my heart to just go ahead and strip it and freeze it without having it for dinner. Just have chili dogs instead. Chili dogs are those evil things, though, that I crave every once in a while.
Yeah.
I just really want a chili dog.
I could actually do without the dog and just have the chili.
Either way.
Hold on.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
I do it cold by slicing it thin with lettuce, tomato, and some barbecue sauce on toasted bread.
But if you put lettuce, tomato, onion, then it's heading towards a burger. But it's like a
salad sandwich.
like a steak sandwich. Yeah.
Now, have you
It
ever
would be
added bacon?
Very
to your-
similar to a slug burger. A slug burger was down south. They call it slug burger because it only cost a nickel, and they used to call nickels slugs, and so the burger came to be called a slug burger. But it was like a meatloaf in that they stretched it with bread, and the bread would soak up the oils and stuff and get crispy. And so you're kind of looking at a slug burger if you're.
Have you ever made a taco seasoning meatloaf? Like put everything that you would put in, like
No, I never
burgers
have.
on-
That sounds interesting.
Then you take the seasoning and mix it in with the egg and the breadcrumbs,
Mhm.
and just you'll like it.
Have you ever added bacon to your smoked meatloaf?
I have not, but wrapping bacon is a great idea.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is. That sounds awesome.
Bacon's good with everything.
Bacon wrapped in bacon is delicious.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, have you ever topped it with bacon?
Wrapped
Yes.
in bacon.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, you
put
gotta
bacon on the
sprinkle.
top.
You
Take
gotta
bacon, you wrap it in
sprinkle bacon on
bacon, then sprinkle bacon bits over the top.
It tastes even better if you use bacon.
You have to
Yeah.
cook it in You have to cook it in bacon grease, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in bacon grease.
Mhm.
And as they would say, my favorite essential oil is bacon grease.
You use it for fucking deodorant, though.
Now he
Yeah,
slathers
why
it
not?
on his whole body.
He brushes
Yeah.
his teeth with it.
Brushes
Well-
the teeth.
Let's be honest. Everybody take a look at Dom. You suspect he smells like bacon.
Yep.
It makes good
Just by
candle.
looking at him. If anybody was going to smell like bacon, it would be Dominic.
Oh, damn.
I got 3
Oh.
jars of bacon grease in the fridge.
You lost me with sweet potatoes.
I'm down to about just that much
I like a
bacon
sweet
grease in the
potato
fridge.
on the side.
Barry gets
Oh.
a
You put sweet potatoes on your thighs.
Ooh.
What?
Bacon
on
wrapped
my-
sweet
as a
potatoes.
side dish.
Oh, a side
That's
dish.
a side dish.
Yeah, I've never thought about doing bacon
Never.
wrapped sweet potatoes. We're gonna have we do different
never-
Bacon
sweet
wrapped sweet
barbecue events
potatoes.
up at the lodge.
That's one of the few vegetables I do not care for.
So what do you like? Put them in strips like French fries, sort of, and then wrap the bacon
Yeah.
around it.
Yeah, that's another way of doing it.
Sounds good.
Sweet potato fries are nice.
Don't know because I wouldn't have ate it.
You don't like sweet potato. You're the only person.
That's
I
one
know.
of the very few vegetables I don't like. I like 99% of vegetables though.
Let me talk to my friend.
Sweet
Why you don't like sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes are awesome.
Sarah wants to talk to you, Donald. Hold on.
Sweet potato pie.
Okay, Sarah.
I don't have to listen to her. I can take my headphones off.
I'm not your wife.
Oh, I hear a loud pitched squealy noise. Is that her?
Fahrenheit and a low of 28 degrees.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go
Hello
ahead,
to-
Sarah.
Hello to everybody but Timothy.
Oh,
Everybody
you,
but Tim.
Oh,
you
no.
Just
kiss
kidding.
my, kiss my.
No, thank you. So Donald, the place, the company I work for, is a family medicine residency program. So the first group of residents to graduate last year, we had a graduation, and the company that catered the graduation, one of their appetizers was bite-sized bacon wrapped sweet potatoes with a brown sugar glaze, and it was delicious.
That sounds. It sounds interesting.
Right.
And like I said,
Okay.
we do a barbecue, like a cook off up at the lodge every once in a while, and everybody's always trying to come up with interesting side dishes. That sounds like an interesting side dish.
Yeah, it's super good. Now the rest of their food was trash, and it gave me food poisoning. But the bacon wrapped sweet potatoes,
Oh,
They were bomb.
damn.
Now, were the sweet potatoes cubed or were they mashed?
no, they were
Hold
cubed.
on, hold on. You
Cubed.
missed the food poisoning part.
They were cubed. I don't know.
So
I
I
would-
ordered.
Yeah,
So
you
for
food
for my
poisoning.
for my dinner platter was for my dinner choice was a beef sirloin, some type of beef entree. Well, my beef was still walking around mooing. It was cold. It was so red and it was so gross. And I got food poisoning, and Justin left me for dead.
And you
What?
ate it? You saw
No,
that
I
and
didn't
you
eat
still
it.
ate it?
Is that what they look like?
Those look good.
Yes.
Oh, there's a recipe.
Oh,
there
so good.
for-
Okay, I gotta go finish dinner. Bye, y'all.
Okay,
Okay.
Bye,
Sarah.
Tim.
I'm gonna try that.
I would cut them up in French fries, thick French fries, like
Yeah.
steak, and wrap the bacon
Sweet
around it.
potatoes, yeah.
Sarah
but
said
the-
that's what those look like, Donald. That recipe
But
in the
these
chat.
would be great for doing like that's one of the things that when you're up there cooking, people they're all grilling, they're going around and sampling each other's little side things that aren't really part of the competition. And that
Oh,
would be a-
no.
Okay.
So
I
it's
don't
in the
see-
chat. It's in the chat if anybody's interested.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, she
I don't
said
see-
that's exactly what they look like there.
I don't see
that
it.
looks good.
I don't see
it's,
it.
it's over with. It's over with.
What kind of a glaze
I
was
was
on it?
willing to taste the bacon sweet potato wrap, but she just killed it with the food poisoning. I'm not gonna do it now.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys will have to, if you're interested, you have to. I'm not sure what glaze
See
you
any-
use.
I don't see any glaze on it.
She said it was brown
There.
sugar glaze. So
Brown sugar.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it now. The food poisoning killed me.
She didn't
Yeah,
get
but-
the food poisoning from the potato. She got the food poisoning from the steak.
Oh, she ate the potato too.
well, and an undercooked steak isn't necessarily going to give you food poisoning. It's probably better.
I've done it way plenty of times.
Hmm.
I like mine still flipping on the plate.
I'm gonna be making those sweet potatoes. At
There
some
you
point.
go.
I'm
Those
gonna
are
try
really
it
good.
with cutting them up as French fries and wrapping it and doing a glaze like that on it and putting them in the barbecue.
But she said that's exactly what they look like. The recipe I found.
They look good. You ever had scallops wrapped with bacon?
How
Yeah.
dare
See-
you talk about scallops?
Seafood scallops. And you wrap
Oh no, I've never had those. No.
That's good shit right there. Oh, and he left. Bye, Donald. It must have been
Bye.
the scallops.
He's off to make that dinner.
Probably.
You
Should
had to
have.
go get the turkey.
You should have saw the way he had that turkey spread eagle earlier in his kitchen.
Well, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, he had the legs all spread out, looked like he was about to make love to it.
What, he spatchcocked it?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, he was definitely gonna put his cock in it. Pretty sure.
Come on, little mama.
Well, that's a different kind of seasoning.
fuck you know. Why is it so creamy? Tell you later.
He said, "You just gotta get it on there and stuff the shit out of it." Fucking scary movie.
That's what came to mind right when you fucking said that.
That's just nasty.
Fucking hell.
He said, "I don't know what that is, but I'll lick it anyway."
Fuck, that just came into my mind right when you said that shit.
Oh yeah, said he had to go. His temp alarm hit.
Oh shit.
Sarah said, "Timothy, you know I have nothing but love for you."
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but sweet potatoes and is one of the very, very few vegetables I don't like. I don't like sweet potato fries. It's just I don't know. It's just,
Good though, man.
I've had it in like a bunch of different ways. People use sweet potato. I just don't like the taste of it.
Potato fries.
He did spatch.
Either.
He did spatchcock.
If
And
you
I
have
see what you mean. Here you go, Justin. I see what you mean. You know, had it all ready.
Yeah.
Spread them legs, you know what I'm saying? That looks good though.
That looks like a heart.
But what did he? It does, doesn't it? Right there.
That's the first thing I saw.
Well, it gets you in the mood.
What kind of rub did he put on it?
I have no idea. I don't remember what he said.
It's all in the finger work.
Yep.
Ah, looks good. That looks
Yes,
really good.
sir. He had his hand up the bird's ass looking for niblets.
Oh yeah, he was pissed off because it didn't come with giblets in it.
Oh, it didn't. It usually comes with
Yeah, it didn't have a package of giblets inside.
No, not all of them have it. They'll actually tell you on some of the, like when you go to Walmart and buy a turkey, it will actually say may or may not contain giblets. So you don't even know if your turkey's going to have them or not. Some of them will have them, some of them don't.
I never had one that didn't.
No, they actually say that on the pound. Some of the packaging on some of the turkeys, it will say may or may not have it. So you're kind of just, it's a 50.
I don't think in my 70 years that I've ever had giblets.
Oh, they're pretty good.
I used to just boil them up and give them to the dogs.
No, it's only the
Oh,
liver,
eat them, man.
the
Yeah,
liver, the
gross.
kidney, heart.
You got to eat them.
No, I would boil them in water and cook them, and then I'd just put them in the dog food.
No,
Let the dogs
fry
have
'em.
them.
Have you ever eaten gizzards, Justin?
My dad used to eat them all the time. No, I
Yum.
I did the same thing with those.
Gritty.
Yum.
Boil them up and let the dog have them.
I don't know what good food is.
I wouldn't eat those either.
Love gizzards. Ugh.
Well, I've never eaten what do they call it? The pig brain or whatever.
Pig brain.
Oh yeah, we actually, my friend had a can of that in her freaking she had a can of that in her
There's a name for it, pig brain.
Never
she
heard
had
of
it,
that.
she had it in her pantry for like a long ass time, and then
Pig brain.
one night everybody was drunk and a couple of the guys opened it up and tried it. I was like, oh god, it smelled so gross.
Never heard of pig brain.
Yeah, you can get
I
it in
don't know
cans.
about pig brain, but they use sheep's brain in a curry called nihari.
Oh, no, no.
my God.
Eat that. Yep. All right.
Don't do that to me.
I heard of people eating monkey brains.
Yeah, India is a delicacy.
Yeah, isn't it? They're still alive and they put them in a fucking
No,
table.
we were talking about
they're not
that.
still
It was
alive.
actually from a movie.
Fucking
We were
sick.
talking
Yeah,
about
they
that like
actually
6
eat
months
that
ago
over
or
in
something.
India.
Yeah,
I
carry
know.
on up the jungle.
Get up.
Have you ever heard of a sweet called La Daube?
Nope. You don't sound like that meat. Ugh, nope. Sounds disgusting.
It's
What is it?
Seychelles. It's sweet potato and plantain cooked
Oh,
in coconut cream.
Right.
Holy, really? Pig brain,
What?
$15. I'll buy a cup of coffee first.
Yeah,
Fuck.
right.
Oh.
No.
That's fucking sick. So, Mike,
I couldn't do it.
no, nothing with.
You're not
fucking-
referring from under cheese, are you?
fuck, 3 days in a row and just wipe your ass. That's yeah.
How's that any grosser than eating a kidney or a liver out of an animal?
Kidney's good, cooked right.
Kidneys and livers are nice.
If it's cooked right, it's really
So
good.
it's heart.
Oh,
There you go.
Heart
There you go,
tastes nice.
Tim.
Well,
Fuck that.
and Tom.
Let me think about it.
Dude, that looks like a human brain.
Yeah.
It does.
Are you sure you're not on a Jack Kevorkian site?
It says, what does human brain taste like?
Pig brain.
Oh, remember that website, Tim?
Yeah.
It was fucking a human. You wanted to try a human?
Ugh. Oh, and it had, remember, it had legs, it had arms, and what meat from your side would taste really good. I wish I still had that site. I'd show you, but fucking sick.
Hmm.
How to do human ribs the right
It's
way.
like how people eat pig feet. That's fucking disgusting.
I had
Well,
pig feet.
cannibals eat other humans, don't they?
Yeah, but they don't eat clowns. The reason why they don't eat clowns is because they taste funny.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And if the cannibal gets there too late, they get the cold shoulder.
Oh my god! You've been talking to Tim recently?
That must be art.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
art.
Yeah. Play Mark.
Nah.
But you got
Yeah.
you gotta wonder though, right? Like we eat cows, sheep, and all that shit. What would we taste like? Like be a cannibal, you know?
I'm down to try some if you are, Tim.
You know,
Yeah.
testing.
Go and ask lions and tigers
Go down to Florida, come back with no arm.
and
What happened?
alligators.
We had a barbecue. I forget what happened after that.
Yeah, John. He's gonna wonder.
What possessed you to even think about that?
I'm just saying, there's cannibalists still in this world. You can't say that there isn't.
You went up.
Who's a cannibal?
Oh, we're just talking about, things that we would like to try. So have you
You
been,
want to try some human brain?
have you taken a Chuck?
Never coming to Australia.
They call fine young
Everybody's talking.
cannibals.
Lather them in butter first. Lather a little red wine sauce. Mm-hmm.
Honey mustard sauce.
Jesus Christ.
No, before Justin was a cop, he was a fireman, and he said a body burning smells real bad, and then after a while it changes and starts to smell like somebody's cooking like a barbecue.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
dude,
I'm- See?
no, I used to go check the gas meters at all the crematoriums. That shit is nasty smelling.
Oh, it
It
is.
does to me. It did not smell like barbecue. It had a barbecue smell, but it was like off. Like it was an off smell.
They
yeah,
didn't,
but that
they
will have been the formaldehyde.
they didn't season it.
Yeah.
And they put a little
They put enough seasoning on it.
exactly.
Actual.
Yeah. Put an apple in your
Jesus,
mouth and a
Tim.
carrot up your ass. There you go.
That's right. Couple
A
lettuce,
little butter, a little Cajun season, a
little onion,
God, that's
lemon,
just
maybe
messed
lemon
up.
in the stomach. Lemon in
little
the
rosemary.
yeah,
Guys are messed up.
rosemary. Gotta have some
Get some
rosemary.
rosemary for
Have you
rosemary.
Oh my God.
Holy Christ.
Have you
Fucker.
seen that movie Thanksgiving?
I'm
That
not going.
horror,
Thanksgiving. Fuck
No,
that.
have you seen that horror movie Thanksgiving that came out this last year? The dude actually cooks the lady like a fucking turkey, and she comes out
Yeah.
looking like a stuffed turkey.
Yep.
Oh
That
my
was-
Yeah,
god!
I can't wait to eat the rest of that roast beef sandwich now.
No, I bet you do.
Right there you go.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give me some freedom fries and make them first. Then I'm gonna put the roast beef on top of the freedom fries. I might even make it in the sandwich with it.
There you go.
Then put some cheese whip on it.
Mm.
I don't have any cheese in the house.
I've got some sliced cheese with chili peppers in it.
Oh goddamn, Don.
Nice.
Good one,
One
Don.
starts at the feet.
What did Donald say?
Read the chat. That's funny.
I'm not at my computer.
I
Okay.
can't read the chat either. What'd he say?
He says 2 cannibals are eating. One starts at the feet, the other starts at the head. After a bit, the first one pops up and says, "I'm having a ball." The second one says, "Slow down, you're eating too fast."
Dang.
Oh god.
That's fucking good. I like that.
That's funny.
Oh shit. Make some
Where's
barbecue.
Paul? Out flying?
No,
Well,
he-
Paul's there.
I'm sitting right here.
I can't see anything. I'm just driving. Hey, Paul, did you ever fly that ship that whacked the Francis Scott Key Bridge?
No,
No?
no,
I was just curious if it ever
that's
ran.
that's a container ship. We don't get very many container ships up this way because the Blue Water bridges are only 225 feet tall, and some of those container ships are almost 400 and 500 feet tall.
And they run into
You're gonna have-
the what you call bridges.
Well,
They're going to have a little bit of a problem getting shit in and out of there now. It's a bit of a problem.
see how much your taxes go up. You'll find out how much it's going to cost.
Mm.
Although there'll be no, because that is the only way. My understanding is that's the only way for some military ships to get in and out. So they will clear that shit out fast. They don't care
yeah.
what-
Corps of Engineers have been there all day today, so who knows?
Like I said, I give it 2 weeks tops, and they'll have it cleared out for shipping.
That makes you think.
So that's dude, that's a mile long freaking span of like tons and tons of steel that dropped.
That makes you. And you're saying it's about the military import and export. Wonder why it got smacked in.
It's I mean, it has multiple. There are multiple
No,
repercussions
that's
of that
the
bridge coming.
That's the
down.
Boston port.
Think
There's
about it.
a lot of goods go in and out of there.
That's one of the major
Yeah. It is.
There you go. Could have been the
It
terrorist.
is.
Oh,
fucking
for
nuts.
fuck's sake! Here we go with the conspiracy.
No, it's not frickin'. It's just the
Conspiracy.
the piece of shit frickin', probably had DJI controls on it and lost its way and frickin' rammed the frickin' pylon, and that was that.
Why we gotta blame
Pumps in
you?
control.
It had a float. It had
Why
a
we gotta
float
blame-
away. Float away.
Ran it with an Xbox controller. It's fucked up.
Pumps
My
in
God,
control.
that video is insane. That thing just came down like a ton of bricks, man. It's down.
Mm.
The whole freaking thing just dropped.
Conspiracy. Right on Paul Murray's. Mhm.
Let's
You
talk.
know.
What got me is it didn't actually snap in the middle and fall center first. It went all in one piece.
That's what she said.
Well, I guess just
Yeah,
the
the
nature of the
both of
structure of the
them.
bridge. Yeah, it came down pretty wild, huh?
Oh, Don, man, that looks good.
Well, I did an update earlier, and they're still saying that they only know of 7 people confirmed that were on the bridge at the time. So
They were all
It's-
workers, which is too
it's
bad.
still
but
7.
Look at
I
that.
can't
That looks
believe
good.
I can't believe they cleared traffic off the bridge that fast. You can see it in the time lapse video that they managed to like stop traffic both ways and like
Yeah, because
Look at
right for a good
Look at
minute,
that.
for a good few minutes before the ship hit, you could still see 18-wheelers and shit going across the bridge.
yes, yep.
Mm.
Looks good, Donald. Looks good. Yum.
They're just reporting on the news that they recovered one of the construction pickup trucks with 2 people in the truck dead, of course.
Oh, of course. Boo,
Wait a
that's
minute.
horrible.
So there was the least amount of people on the bridge, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, there was only 7 people. One of them must have jumped free, so.
Well,
Yeah,
thank-
one
thank you,
guy
guys.
jumped
Found in
and
the
swam
water.
one guy swam to shore, right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Conspiracy is holding true.
No, it's not a conspiracy. It's just a horrible thing that happened because freaking piece of crap.
Oh, there was
ship
8
that-
construction workers. Now they're saying on the bridge, 2 of them survived.
Well, one of them they pulled out of the water and he was uninjured actually.
You sure they weren't trying to like recreate speed?
Well, he's not
No,
going to
but
get any.
those poor workers were up there doing potholes.
Remember Speed 2? Remember Speed 2, the movie? They were
Yeah.
recreating.
Yeah.
If he swam to shore and wasn't injured, he's not going to get any money out of it.
Potholes? They were actually patching
shit.
They were
potholes.
patching potholes on the bridge at 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, he could
Oh,
he
they're
could
doing night work.
he could technically sue for pain and suffering. He could say he has mental PTSD from it.
Yeah, he fucked
There
up
there's
a lot.
still there's
Can't
still
work no
grounds
more.
for him to be able to sue.
Yeah, true.
And like I said, dude, you're gonna have the biggest law firms in the country right now are watering at the mouth to get that because they're
Mhm.
gonna do a class action lawsuit with every worker that was on that or family of the workers that were on that bridge. And they're gonna sue the living shit out of them. I guarantee it's gonna be a couple $100 million.
I think
What are they going to sue
I think
for?
8 people
Wrongful
is
death.
not enough to do a class
Wrongful
action.
death. Good luck.
see
with-
what-
well, you have to, I don't know,
You see
man.
You see what Russell put? That is because
Oh,
all
that's
ships have
right.
a harbor pilot on board and they sent a Mayday message to stop traffic. And Mike
Yes.
said they cleared as soon as the Mayday went out.
Yeah, it's
Don't worry,
amazing that they
please.
at least they had that going. Instead
Oh
of
no,
Yeah.
they totally have a case to sue the shipping company and the insurance company for them.
Yeah, but don't
Oh,
they
the
need
shipping company. Yeah, you're
to
right.
do
Yeah.
a class action?
That's why I said they're gonna sue the insurance company for the shipping company. Or
No,
or
actually,
they'll
that
sue.
yeah, that makes sense.
They're the ones that are gonna have to pay for that bridge, I guarantee you. That's why I said by the time it's all said and done, the insurance company's gonna pay out probably over $1 billion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
then
you're
it'll
not
go
going to
in-
get. This is not going to be a cheap project. Well, first they got to clear the shipping lane, then they'll worry about the bridge.
Hmm.
Bridge is not.
Well,
The bridge isn't important as isn't
And-
important like the shipping lane is.
Then it'll go into liquidation,
Yeah.
the insurance company.
what they'll have to do is they'll have to pay for the cleanup, they'll have
No,
to pay
but
for a
they-
new bridge, and that's 300-400 million easy right there.
You think
Yeah,
about
chump change.
the insurance companies that do ships cover a lot of money in ships and cargo. That's not going to be a problem to them, that kind of money.
Nope.
I wouldn't even be surprised if that replacing that bridge don't top over $1 billion. To be honest with you, that was a long ass big bridge.
Yeah, and they're not gonna do a replacement based on lowest bidder. They're gonna, whoever can get it done the quickest.
Yep.
And there's the
Right.
problem.
Right.
And they gotta
That's
do it right.
that's right, Paul. It's not when the government's going to be paying for this. It's not about the price. It's about the time frame. You're right.
Yep.
Well, because you got to think too, that's the Boston port is the 10th biggest port in the country. You're talking about billions of dollars being held up every week. That
And
shipping
the
lane
military
shut.
Yep.
and the military presence.
Military
You can't
presence too.
get
And
our shit
plus
out of
you gotta-
dude. We can't get our ships out of there.
And plus, you got to think about the money that they're going to have to put in for the detour, the signage, and everything like that too.
Oh yeah,
That's
That's
another
the ship.
fucking-
That's seriously. That's the lowest. That's their least of concern right now. I would say.
Yeah, but that's the first concern, putting the detour in place.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Concern.
No, they don't give it. Nope, they don't really care about that. They're more concerned with the shipping lane.
Oh, they already
They-
got detours set in place, but
Yeah.
like I said, when it all adds up, it's going to be well over $1 billion with lawsuits
lot
and
of-
everything
lot
else.
of moolah. Lot of
Closing
moolah.
closing a road ain't cheap.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the people on the boat don't sue for pain and suffering.
Probably.
To be
Will.
honest with you,
Probably will. I was eating my dinner and then we hit the bridge.
My chicken wing fell off the plate.
I'm
Don't
telling
think
you.
he was eating dinner at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Crazy at that bridge.
Hey,
came
honey,
down, man.
Take this route. Okay. Whoa, shit. We're done.
Whole thing is it's just crazy.
We're up at the Black River this time.
We're up here at the Black River.
Oh, you're Black River.
Yeah, that's all I heard. That sure is a big ship right there. Oh, Lord. So, Jonathan, where's my girl at? She been around?
Yeah, she was here the other day, but you wasn't.
She was
I saw
looking
her.
for you, Tim.
Yeah,
I saw her.
Oh, you saw?
Yeah, I saw her. You put her on cam.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful girl. You're lucky I ain't back home. She'd
I'm
be in my,
fighting you, little girl.
she'd be in my house. No, I'm just kidding. She's a
I
beautiful.
didn't see you with a puppy. You take the puppy too.
Oh, yeah.
Stop by. Yeah, man.
Hmm.
I think she's cheating.
I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see AK shortages from that shipyard being, or that port being,
No.
or companies claiming.
Well, Ford
A
Motor
shortage.
Company did a press release today saying that a lot of their parts are going to be delayed for manufacturing of Ford products.
Well, that's what
Really?
I'm saying. And then they're going to hike the prices. It's going to give companies an excuse to hike prices up on shit.
So it's going to be a landslide of shit.
Oh yeah, it's any which way you look at it, this is costing a shit ton of money because companies will use it as an excuse. Oh, well, we couldn't get it into that port, and so we're going to hike the price up on it because now we had to take it to another one.
Excuse.
Yeah.
And then they're going to claim, some companies will claim shortages, like he said Ford did, and then they'll ship it to another port, and then they'll claim that it costs more, and then they'll hike the prices up on parts. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna look bad. It's gonna be bad for everybody.
What's up, East Coast? Paul, he's asking you a question in the chat. Paul. Okay.
Paul.
Yeah.
East Coast, what's good, family?
Paul was asking, Dusty was asking you a question in the chat.
What did he ask?
Read the chat.
Oh, what he's asking, is there any radio chatter on the thing about the accident?
Probably would
No.
be.
No.
Oh,
Oh, one of the guys on the radio chat.
for 2 billion.
Well, what you got now is all the big CNN, NBC, ABC. They all do it on the East Coast. 6:30 to 7 o'clock. They have all the big news going.
That doesn't surprise me, Edward. I was like being generous when I said 300-400 million, but I was guessing, yeah, probably well over $1 billion just for the bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a big ass bridge. I mean, it was.
Well, it was a long bridge because originally they were thinking it was the other shorter one. Wasn't
And it's actually already on Google Maps. If you look up the bridge, it actually says bridge collapse already. They already have it
Yep.
marked on there.
Yeah, they got a little sign on the map, Google Map, bridge collapse.
But what was the,
SD has a drone video of the bridge. Whoever recorded it sucks. They gave us pilots a bad name. The video almost makes you see.
Damn. Link to it, Russell?
You got the video, Russell?
Yeah, I want to see this.
You haven't
You know-
seen it?
you know what the dumb shit was, Tim? Was
What?
the dumbass news reporter comes on to the news and is like, "Oh, we just want to let you know both lanes of the bridge are shut down."
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Fucking
stupid.
morons.
Like
Yeah,
the old man did the collapse.
Fell open. Yeah. What a stupid.
You've seen the bridge collapse video though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you haven't even seen that?
You haven't
Hold on.
seen it yet?
Let me pull it up. I'll show it.
That work.
I'll pull it up.
All right.
I ain't gonna lie though, the way that thing came down really looked kind of funny.
Conspiracy.
All right.
Telling you.
Oh, watch
See,
this.
I don't want to start no conspiracy, but look at it.
Oh, damn.
Once that
Where-
center span disappeared, that center column, it
Where
put
did
all of the weight of that bridge onto the two side columns, and it just sheared
where did the ship hit it?
Right here.
right in the
From
middle.
behind.
Why did it break from the other way?
See, right
It-
there, it hits that support.
It
It
lost,
sheared.
it lost steering.
Right,
Tim.
right here, boom.
Yeah,
Uh,
there was some mechanical failure and it lost its steering.
They probably had TNT in that fucking column.
When it,
Now-
when it took that center support out, the weight between those two side columns was too much for the cantilever, and it just sheared at both ends.
Let me show
Buddy.
Tim the picture.
On the radio was going, Bob, hit the red button now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it can also be brought down to an inadequate maintenance.
Well, actually, too, the ship bridge called a mayday, 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 ship out of control 7 minutes before it hit.
Did the
It didn't look from that you could see just how much of the bridge landed on the ship. I'm sure some of it must have.
Did the ship
Well,
sink?
No,
But look at
No.
these fucking shipping containers, bro. They're crushed like a
the
fucking
ship is like
tank.
12 or 1400 feet long.
There
Look at that.
goes, there goes more drones.
Look at the whole side of the ship. Big chunk taken out.
It does look plain to me, Bob.
There's
Does.
obviously more than one incident that has caused it. It seems to be a catastrophic failure where there's been more than one scenario enacted rather than just hitting it. There
Like
seems to be
Mike-
something
Like
on
Mike-
top of
Okay. Here's a question.
A bit.
Where's Don? Is Don still on? No, Don left. Shit.
Yeah,
no,
Don
Yes.
left like 20 minutes ago.
Terrorist attack, cyber attack.
No, not even. Find out when that bridge was
No.
built. How long ago?
1970s.
saying inadequate maintenance.
78.
Could be another
It
one.
was,
into-
it was
Seven-
built in
78.
1978.
Okay,
But-
this is
Yeah,
2020.
But like I've
It's
said,
not wearing out yet.
we were talking about shipping containers or shipping. We were talking about the shipping boats a few months back, and I went on a little rabbit hole on YouTube on them. And shipping, those boats have gotten twice to 3 times the size than they were just in the past 25 years.
Hmm.
So you're talking well over 100,000 tons. That's they're almost as heavy as an aircraft carrier with all that cargo on there. Like I said, you're talking, and those ships are 3 times the size that they were back in the 1970s or 80s. They've gotten 2 or 3 times the size. So that ship, I don't think, or that bridge, I don't think was really built to withstand a hit like that.
No
Because
bridges are built to be withstand a
No.
hit like
78,
but
66.
they would have
Oh,
back
66 years ago.
yeah, but today bridges, they'll put those big cement pylons way out in the water, way away from the supports. That way, if a ship hits, it's supposed to stop it. I don't think that bridge had those, or it wasn't suitable enough for ships that size.
That bridge was put up 66 years ago. So it's a lot.
You're right, Dusty. I seen his driving.
Lot that bridge didn't have that normal bridges have up to code even in this day and time.
He said Justin hacked the ship he was playing GTA.
Yep.
well, your country is only young, so you won't have had bridges for all that long.
Hmm.
But we've had bridges for hundreds of years that are
And they're-
still standing and still used.
Yep.
Yeah, if something tap them, just like that boat, they probably gonna fall right apart. They're gonna crumble.
Like
They
a
Like
built
I
it.
said,
Like a cannonball.
well,
Yeah,
I'm,
they built, you know.
yeah, but I'm thinking any safety measures that were put in place in that around that bridge back when it was built probably weren't adequate enough to deal with the ship that kind of weight and that size. Because like I
Well-
said, if you look at shipping container ships, 30, 40 years ago, they were half the size of those ships.
Well, Bob has a point. Bob has a point. He said, why no tugboats? Don't you think they,
The tugboats, launched them, got them underway, and then they turned around and went back to port.
They'd already
Yeah.
done their job.
That's it.
Yeah, they
Hey,
don't fall.
here's the ship coming here.
Stop, little girl.
Yeah, because the tugboats don't follow them all the way out.
No,
All they do is get them away from the edge of the dock, and then they
Yeah.
use their own power to get out of there.
I think it's Susan
now
Close.
watch the lights flicker.
Yeah, I've watched this and
Cyber attack.
I find it very intriguing what happened.
I think it was a rudder failure, and I think the rudder probably was electronically controlled, not by wire like an old.
That's what
boat
the
would have been.
NTSB we said today. It was steering and engine control.
Well, I mean, think about it. It's like a gas pedal in a car now, right? All gas pedals are electronically controlled instead of a wire anymore. They don't use a cable no more. It's
The
probably the same thing.
lights are out now.
Yeah.
Why has that bridge got an aircraft light up the top of it?
Because
charged.
they have to, because it's over a certain amount of feet.
Aviation.
It's for safety, so planes don't hit it.
Yeah.
Surely it's not more than 400 feet above.
It doesn't matter. Anything that's like that has to have a safety light on the top,
Yeah.
even if it's under 400 feet.
Yeah.
That's pretty standard on most bridges.
Like a-
Yeah. So
Looks like-
now all lights are off, drifting.
It looks like a new Final Destination movie.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, that boat looked like it wouldn't have fit up underneath that bridge
Hey,
anyway.
the lights came back on now.
But not all of them are on if you look.
No,
Yeah, but the power kept going off and on. And that's why I think that rudder was probably electronically controlled like the newer gas pedals on cars these days. Probably whatever was supposed to tell it to steer wasn't working.
Fly by wire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like it wasn't run by
The
cables.
electricity's back on, but the hydraulics.
okay, here we go.
Yeah, because this is where it goes.
But you can see,
Look at the smoke. The engines are going full reverse.
but you can see all the 18 wheelers and shit
Lights
still
go
going
out.
across the bridge.
Goes again. And then it just slides sideways.
Now
Yeah,
think
they-
about it.
It's probably when they drop that angle.
So now up here, these are the ones to watch. These three right here are 4 vehicles up here working on that.
Never
Yeah.
happened.
Oh, yeah, I see the blinking lights over on.
Dude, I would have been kissing my
middle
ass
row.
if I was in that.
Watch
18
those
wheeler.
construction workers. They don't move, but the trucks and the cars get the hell out of there.
They,
That guy at 18 wheeler need to go to church today.
The trucks and the cars were on the bridge till like the last minute and a half, and then they finally shut down traffic. But you see trucks and cars going across it.
There
all
we
the
go.
way up till the last couple minutes.
This is where it just slides sideways
That's where they dropped the anchor.
and falls backwards.
Okay, here comes a couple more cars here.
Yeah, they barely made it across in time.
They made it across in time.
I didn't think they made it.
Now, why the fuck those construction workers knowing those road
I think
workers
they were
knowing
paying attention to what they were doing. They
What
weren't.
they were doing, yeah, they too busy
Yeah.
working.
But they
You
said
catch
that
it
they
hard,
got,
use the jackhammers and stuff.
yeah, but the thing is they said that road crew got a mayday call to stop traffic.
The
so
road
they
crew
should-
didn't. The bridge control did.
It doesn't matter. They should have told them to get the fuck off the bridge. They should have
Yep.
been up there.
Hey, here we go.
They'll have
Those
been
cars
wearing
made
air
it.
defenders. They won't be able to hear anything.
And it's because it's blocked off now. There's none coming from either direction.
Right.
Yeah, they blocked traffic up just
Now
in
watch
time.
these vehicles. You'll see them go down into the water. And one of them is a red pickup truck. I think it's this one, the one they found the bodies in today. Here coming, the impact's coming now.
That's
Yep,
where
there
it,
it
yeah.
is.
Then
Boom.
wonder if they all yelled, "Wee!"
Watch out those cars go. Shh.
Mm-mm-mm.
Lost another traffic controller.
Lost 7 or 5 out of the 7 that were on the bridge
That's
so
fucked
far.
up. You sure it wasn't Laura driving that boat? Because there were traffic controllers on that bridge.
That was a hell. You haven't seen that before, have you, Tim?
No.
The fucking aircraft light's still working.
Yeah.
Also. All right, Dusty.
Later, Dustin.
Dusty.
Hey,
Later.
Dusty.
Later, Gator.
5 for show fun coming on. Okay.
Yeah.
For fun. Who's that, Johnny?
Yeah,
Yeah, Johnny.
He's
Johnny
coming
this
out at
week.
7 o'clock,
Ray-
right?
Yeah.
Ray next week.
Well, are you and Tim going on later?
No, I think Bill's going on tonight as well. Drone therapy.
That's going on instead.
No, I think Bill put on during the week that it was back on again this week.
Well, Art has actually sent me a link to join, but I'm not able to today. So
What the F is Art doing?
Well,
All right.
Art should watch what he's doing.
I'm just saying, I mean, he has a show on Saturday night. What is he doing?
He has a show on Saturday night, a show on Sunday night.
Just how many goddamn shows does he need? And like, you know,
obviously not enough then.
well, it ain't gonna
Yeah,
work.
sir.
So I mean, you can have 1,000 shows, but you know,
He's got a trip to the Philippines to pay for.
Yeah.
well, whatever.
YouTube's not paying for it.
Well,
Yeah, exactly. YouTube doesn't pay for anything, so all he's doing is
Well-
just pissing people off, and you should,
Oh,
you know.
it'll pay for a coffee.
Bill doesn't have one scheduled. He usually schedules.
No,
his
I don't
lives.
think Bill's going on tonight.
Bill,
Maybe he's
Bill,
not.
He put a trailer on during the week.
I don't know, Mark. I don't know. I just
it
whatever.
is what it is.
I'm just looking because he
Dustin, I'm
didn't.
gonna take your adage, man. Where I think because everything is so congested on YouTube, you just pick a time when you want to do your stuff, and then
Yeah.
you know try not to be in the way, but you got to just go with the flow, man.
Oh, with the flow.
Well, Bill doesn't have nothing on his community tab, and he hasn't scheduled one. So,
Yeah, so it's all whatever. It's all good.
Yeah,
but he did put a
look at his
thing-
videos. He put a trailer on.
Yeah, 6 days ago.
Yeah, but that was days ago. He changes his mind every day.
I don't know.
No, he was not doing it because he'd had his operation and he was recuperating.
Yeah.
Well, he's had
Oh,
long
you're
enough-
talking. We're talking about a different Bill.
Bill in
Yeah,
Seattle.
Yeah,
Coast
we're
to
talking
coast.
coast to coast, Bill.
Coast to Coast is not going today.
No, he's not going for at least two or three
2
more weeks.
Yep.
Bill, as in Uncle Bill,
Uncle Bill is not planning on.
Uncle end up
That's
on.
Sunday.
Uncle Bill.
Okay, so
Uncle Bill
drone.
Sunday.
So
No,
Bill,
Bill Drone Therapy put a trailer on.
yeah, but
during
the
this week.
trailer's also got a date
Right.
within the trailer that says April 17th,
April
2024.
the 17th.
Does it? Right. Okay.
So that's something for the future that he's working on, I guess.
Hey, Jerry. How you doing, buddy?
And Dre's on
He's
vacation in
been telling
DC.
everybody that he's going to be off for a couple of weeks because of the operations and everything.
He's on
Yeah,
vacation.
He's been off
Well,
for
hell,
3
if
weeks.
Bill's
what's
Bill's-
family?
Hold on.
if Bill's off till the 17th, maybe I ought to just take Wednesday.
He said he
on
was
his slot
taking
and see
2
how it
weeks
goes.
off before that operation and 2 weeks after. Is what he told me on Messenger.
Yeah, he's got a recoup.
Um,
So Dre's
Yes.
on vacation.
yeah, he's in
Yeah,
DC on
Wednesday.
vacation, Washington DC.
Cool.
He's nice.
What'd you say about
I know.
Dre, Tim?
He's on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, Dre,
he's
were
on
you
the
able-
East Coast.
Yeah, I was wondering if Dre, were you able to film in any of the museums? I was hoping he was going to get some footage in the museums. I really wanted to see that.
Please be my ace.
Yeah, he was going to go check out some of the museums in DC. But he said he
There must
wasn't
be-
sure if he could film in there or not.
There must be some YouTube videos of them already.
The Smithsonian and all that.
Yeah, the Smithsonian, yep. Cause he's on the East Coast for a meeting or something, but his wife went with him because she has relatives there, so.
He lives on the East Coast anyway. No, the West Coast, doesn't he?
West Coast.
He lives on the West Coast. Washington's on the East Coast. Right.
That's right.
I always
Geography.
thought Washington was on the East
Atta
Coast.
boy, Mark.
Washington.
Well, you have two
Seriously,
different
I always
Washingtons.
thought Washington was on the West Coast.
You do. You have
Well, we have
Washington
Washington
State.
State on the West
Washington
Coast, but
Washington
Washington
State.
DC is on the East Coast.
That's
Yeah,
Seattle.
DC is on the, yeah. You've got to distinguish them.
Yeah,
That's right.
DC's
Well, I
not
know it's
technically a
Washington
state.
District of Columbia, but which state is it in then?
It's
It's in,
not
the,
technically.
it's in the state of District of Columbia. It made its own state.
No.
It's not a state.
Hold
It's
on.
very small.
It's not a
Technically,
state.
DC is not a state. It's its own section.
Well,
It's
it's its own section, but it's treated as a state, and I'll tell you the reason it is. They have a senator, they have state representatives, they have everything that a state does.
Yeah, but you
not a
can't
state.
You
vote.
can call it whatever you want to call it.
But you can't vote if you live in DC.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
As a
Yeah.
resident,
No, as a resident, if you live in DC, you cannot vote in any of the elections.
The district of
Yes, you cannot vote. If you're a
I don't
resident of
know
DC,
about
you
that
cannot
one,
vote.
But I know it's not a state.
I'm pretty sure that would go against all the discrimination laws you can ever think of.
it's a district of Columbia. No, it's total different entity.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but Columbia's in Canada, isn't it?
Doesn't say it's Columbia. It's the District of.
British
Columbia.
Columbia. In fact, it's British. Yeah, British Columbia.
Of Columbia.
That's
Okay.
British Columbia, as distinct from American Columbia.
You're getting tired. Pardon
From
me.
South American Columbia.
Or South American Columbia, where they do drugs, yeah.
Yeah.
I can get on you, Mark.
I'm gonna drop off.
All right, don't drop too
I'm
far.
like-
Don't get
Not gonna drop as far as that bridge, Tim.
out. Damn.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Laters, boys.
okay, we'll see ya.
See you.
Ugh.
Yeah, correct, Rick.
Again.
Well, that's why Delaware was named the first state.
Well, if it were in a state, which state would it be in?
State of other confusion.
State of
Oh, it's
Conflict.
already in that.
Okay,
State of-
so in DC, nearly 700,000 residents are able to vote in presidential elections. That was actually done back in the 1960s, but have no voting representation in Congress that controls or has veto powers over many decisions related to the district. That
Mhm.
which, so they're kind of more or less like a,
Halfway there.
well, they're kind of, they're more, I would say, on par with like,
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, where like even Puerto Rico technically has, they actually have representatives in the House and the Senate and all that, but they're not actually allowed to vote on anything, but they do have representatives. But they
They're
can't vote on anything. They're
They're
just
there.
there.
So you're saying that America is the only place where the capital city of is not actually in the country?
I mean, it's technically in the country, but it's not considered a state. They've been trying, DC's tried to get statehood a few times and they've denied it. It's the same with Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's tried to become a state a few times and they've never passed it.
I would
'Cause
love
they
to.
don't-
Good. I would love.
How the hell can this, the place where the government actually is based can't get itself made into a state by the government that's based in it?
Okay, I'm sure there's some reasoning behind it. I don't know.
Oh, we have the
Mm.
same situation here with the Northern Territory. That's
It
tried
is
to
kind of crazy.
time.
What's
It's a
that,
th-
Dominic? Northern Territory is not?
Territory has tried to become a state many times. And
Not a
it's
state.
fallen. It's not a state, but they've tried to get statehood several times, and it keeps failing. And there's also Western Australia wanted to secede and become their own country a couple of years ago. At
Oh.
10,
About 5 years ago,
oh yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, I saw that. Dumbasses.
I
So
said
which
kangaroos
state-
can't vote.
No, they
Which
can't.
state is Canberra in then?
We had and then we had the Great Emu War as well.
Mark wants to know where Canberra or what?
No. Which state is Canberra? Canberra is the capital of Australia.
Yes, it is in the Australian Capital Territory. It was designed and built because Melbourne and Sydney got the shits over each other trying to be the capital of Australia in 1901. Because Melbourne was declared the capital.
So the actual the capital is not its own state. It's just,
The capital, no, it's not a state, it's a territory. It's just
It's like DC.
Mm-hmm.
small land called the ACT, which is the Australian Capital Territory, which was built in 1912 because Sydney should be the capital of Australia, and Melbourne was declared the capital of Australia in 1901. And then they were backward and forward.
Yeah, it's like DC. It's not considered a state. It's its own little thing.
Justin, your noise cancellation isn't working. We can hear Sarah.
is that Sarah? Yeah.
Yeah, she said his mom died because of something.
Yeah.
No, that was Kelsey talking to Sarah.
Stop biting me, little girl.
Mm. Yeah, as I said, it's a very different situation down here.
You cannot chew on everything. You cannot chew on everything.
Oh, there was one winner in the big Mega Millions won $1.7 billion.
One winning ticket out there.
Wow.
I hope my mama got it.
Wasn't it in Florida?
I think it was.
Yeah, I got a buddy in Florida that plays it a lot, and I'm sure hoping it's him. Yeah,
Well, if you
we
win
already
that
made a
kind of
deal.
money, you don't go out and broadcast it until you get a lot of security and stuff.
You're right. We've already said if I won, he got money, and he wins, I get money. We went to Marines boot camp together. So I'm hoping like hell. You got it.
Hey, Dre says kangaroos can't vote. Yep.
Yeah,
But
we
they-
know that.
But they can box.
Yeah, they can.
I wouldn't fuck with them.
Have you ever come face to face with a kangaroo out in the field?
I have. Well, not face to face, but
No,
he was
but I
pretty.
mean,
I didn't say yes. No, I didn't.
No, not that close.
did they look at you funny or what?
I've
They're
never-
docile, actually. They're docile until you start messing with their children.
So you don't walk up to one and reach in their pouch and say, "What time is it?" Right?
I held one before. My buddy had a baby at his house. He actually put diapers on the damn thing and everything.
Really?
It was
No, it's kind of one of those animals. You leave them alone, they'll leave you alone type thing.
yeah.
Not
That's
like
right.
drop bears, huh?
No, they start humping your leg.
Chihuahuas do that too.
Yeah,
And your terriers. Yeah.
Fucking bestiality shit.
Well, drop bears, they say, can be pretty aggressive, right? Yep.
Oh yeah, really. They fucking
As I
jump
said
in.
last time, the bunyip is the other one you've got to look out for, but that's only in Victoria.
Bunnip is worse, man. It ever gets up here, I'm leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head out, guys.
Oh, yeah, you got other places to be. I know how it is. You don't have to alibi us. You're running over too.
My brother's just come and I've got to go and help him now. Okay.
Okay. All right, Dominic. Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just over there looking at Arch channel. The real drone therapy is what he put as his thumbnail. Is that taking a stab at Bill or something?
Why is he fucking with Bill like that?
I don't know. That's what he put on his last two that he did on Bill's day that he was supposed to go live. He didn't do it
Bill-
on tonight's show, but the two previous ones he did.
No,
He
didn't
put
he
the-
put not the real, not
No, he put the real drone therapy. Let
Bill's
me
like-
double check.
Bill's like the OG lodge.
Explain something about that.
He's the OG.
Oh yeah, he did. He put the not no. The first one he did, he put the real drone therapy, and then the second one he did, he put in the not the drone therapy.
Mm.
And then tonight's just Arco drones. I don't know what the deal with that is. but-
I mean, the first one he did just because that he couldn't do his Saturday one because he'd gone to see Jeff Dunham. So because Bill wasn't doing his, he went on instead of him, and then he just carried on. Mind you, I do find Art's a nice guy, but he's got an attitude.
I can't wait until Bill comes back doing lives, but he's doing okay through the after the surgery.
Yeah, he messages me on Facebook sometimes.
I like Bill.
I meant to
Wait a
get
minute,
back with
is
him the other
Uncle
night,
Bill
but
that
I
went
ended
to
up. No.
No.
We're talking about Bill
Coast to
drone
coast.
therapy.
Oh, you talking about coast to coast? Okay. I'm about to say.
Coast to coast, man. He's awesome. Good guy. What is it? Chasing a fly. What the? This cat's on drugs. Catnip.
You be giving that cat beer?
I don't see nothing in the air, and it's looking up in the air, spinning.
Oh, I see something. It could
Oh,
be a
it's-
mosquito.
It's a fly. Fuck.
We got no work today then.
No, I don't go back until Tuesday. They shut the site down because of rain.
All right.
Stop rain. We got flooding going on now. We got fucking everything. The only bad thing about it is I don't get paid if I don't go to work, you know,
Yeah.
which I'm good for probably 2 weeks, but I'm usually week to week.
Mind you, I mean, when they shut the site down, they should pay you something.
No, if you're permanent,
It's not like you're just not going. And
no,
you've got no alternative, have you?
no, I'm casual. Casual is different. Casual, you don't get paid unless you work.
No work, no pay.
That's right. Oh, Jesus, you're gonna hurt yourself. Fuck me dead. She jumped from one corner of the windowsill to right in the middle. Almost got it, but didn't get it.
Oh shit. She'll get him before it's all over with.
She'll get it. You should see her with a spider. Holy fuck, it doesn't care how big it is, she'll kill it.
Really?
Oh yeah, there was a spider on the wall bigger than her head. She jumped up, swatted it on the floor, and started scurry away. She got it in a second. She was all over it.
She's a spider killer.
She's every insect killer.
Yeah, anything move in the house. The cat feel like it don't belong now.
Killer.
She's awesome in that.
So that anything moves in my house, the cat looks at it and then goes back to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Well, the older they get, the less interested they are in chasing shit too.
You fucking
It's
got
when
it.
they're when they're babies though.
You got
they
it?
don't fuck-
You got it. She's
Yeah.
eating.
Yeah, when
Is he-
they're babies, they don't fuck around with moving shit.
So
That's
she
right.
ate the spider?
Yeah, she ate the spider, but this is a fly. She got it and finally got it, and she's eating it. That's your protein, baby. Don't need
Yep,
lump.
sure you do.
Oh, I thought I finished downloading GTA. I guess
Our
I didn't.
cat, our cat smelled your cat on the package, Tim. It was funny. He was rolling all over it. Yeah, yeah.
Rubbing all into the box.
Oh, I
Yep.
forgot about that. He got his package.
Yeah, he got it. Yeah, they sent me a picture of Rigger holding it.
Oh, dude, you should download GTA and let's test it out tonight.
Well, he's got to get one of these universal adapter. I was
just
I was going to send this into the adapter, but stupid, you would have to get an adapter for this adapter.
you can run to if he's got a Walmart up there, you can go there and get one for like $10.
You can
They're
get
not
them
that
at
expensive.
any truck stop, any petrol station. Anywhere.
Walmart sells them in the traveling section where they sell suitcases and shit.
Yeah.
You can buy them, and they're like $10 or $12 or something.
Oh,
They're
not even.
super expensive.
They're pretty cheap nowadays. There are heaps of them around.
If you go to Walmart Rigger, they're usually in the like I said, where they sell the luggage and stuff. They'll have a little rack with all the different country ones on there.
So that's the only bad thing. If I sent him this adapter, he would have needed to get
That's
an
what-
adapter. This adapter.
I think Justin's getting it wrong. It's not a travel adapter socket he wants. He's got to get the power supply brick.
No, he
Because
don't.
he didn't send that.
Yeah, I know,
thought-
but
I thought he don't
Walmart.
send.
I sent
I'm
him.
saying Walmart.
I sent
Walmart
him
sells
the
all
cord.
different ones. So where
sent-
where he at?
Okay, good.
Oh, is
I
it
was
just
saying-
the figure eight lead to normal wall socket?
Yeah, I gave him everything with it. The power cord. He's got the brick. He's got everything with it. He just needs an
All right.
adapter, universal adapter for Australia to Canada.
European to US.
Yeah, that's all he needs.
Yeah, because I think they use the same plugs in
Uh-huh.
Canada that we do.
Yeah, Canada.
The straight ones. Yeah, the two straight.
It's either 2 or 3 prong. It depends on what it is.
But I told him that he has to keep it plugged in because the battery's fucked on it. It goes out really quick. But other than that, it's a good computer. I read it and everything and did a total thing on it. And if there's any videos and if the keyboard is sticky, Mark, it's not my fault. I'll just tell you that. Nah, I'm just kidding.
But don't check the browser history.
No,
Yeah. Is your
but yeah, it's touchscreen too, so you can have it as a laptop, and you can still touchscreen, and then you can flip it around and use it as a tablet. It's pretty cool.
So you're saying you touch the screen after you masturbated. That's great.
Now, I didn't say that, and like I said, if it's sticky, it's not my fault. I'm telling you. Nope. Yeah, that's what it has in it. 970. You touch that screen one more time. And now she looks at it and fucking ready to touch it.
Like, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, right. That's it. She's cool.
Yeah, I'll have to get back on GTA and play some monster trucks.
Yeah.
Always have fun flipping those
Well,
around.
It was him with that laptop. Do what I did and get an external hard drive, like I got a 980 here. Just get that and plug it in, and he can keep the games on here. And while it's plugged in, he can play the game.
It has a 1 terabyte in it, right?
I think it's 1 terabyte. He would have to check the system. No worries at all, Mark. I just hope it helps you out. Oh shit.
I forgot all about that. You sent that to him. I was going to ask the
is
other
it-
day, and I completely forgot.
A little bit like that.
No, it's bigger than that. It's the one I used to have over there. I used to plug it into that TV on Ethernet.
But it does that.
Yeah, it turns over. Yeah. Oh no, it don't do that. No, he tries to spin it, it'll break it. No, it just flips around.
All right.
Mark knows what I mean.
That looks like a tough. That looks like a Dell Tough Book.
Yeah,
It's a
tough.
Dell. It is a Dell. It's even
Well, I
got
know
the
that. I'm
lettering on
saying,
it.
but it looks like one of those Tough Book Dells that you would use for a job site or something.
For construction. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
kind I. Yep.
I've got two of them.
I got one more laptop. It's a Dell. It's a nice one. It's still going. I had to reformat it a couple times and redo it, but oh, nice, very good, Mark. Kick ass. The 970 will do Dead by Daylight really good. You can play GTA with the 970.
I gotta pitch a couple of peanuts right there.
We'll
Yeah,
be, Mark. We'll be there with you, Mark.
Yeah, if he gets that Streamlabs on there too, then he'll be able to share his screen if he comes on my live streams. Because I want to do it too, where we go through, where we can use the virtual cameras.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Well, if he has an external webcam too, you can hook it up to it. I think it has 2 or 3 this HDMI. It has a display port, I think. Then it has a USB. I think it's a 2, not a 3. I don't know. He'll have to check when he opens it up.
He was lucky, Jim. He was right under
3
weight limit. Otherwise, it would have cost him a shit ton of money.
It was 2.7, and if it went over 3, I would have been done. It would have been about 200.
I'm at 104 gigs downloaded now. I need 111.
Well, that's why I sent it Express, Justin, because I asked them. I said, "What's Express?" They said 90 something. And I was like,
You
"Do
might
it."
as well get it there.
Fuck yeah.
It'd have been cheaper to split it in 2 and make it 2 different parcels if it had gone overweight.
Oh, I could have done it that way. I gotta send him one more box, but I'm gonna have things for everybody in it this time. But you remember that stand I had for it, Justin, with the fans and the RGB?
Yeah.
Send that over. I forgot to put it in the box.
Yeah, but a good thing you did what you did and just get him the basic what he needs.
Stuff. Yep.
Kept it under the shipping amount, and then you can worry about all the extra shit later.
Yep. I'll send him some more goodies, but I'm gonna send it stuff for Darcy and the children too. Some shit from Australia. I'll send him some Vegemite, Justin. He's got to do it on cam.
Vegemite Express. Well, Jonathan would like some Vegemite too.
We ain't even gonna do that right there.
Jonathan, you need to try that.
You have a machine. I don't have a coffee machine. I usually get instant, like 1 teaspoon of instant. And have
Now,
my coffee.
do you put just a little dab of Vegemite in your coffee?
No. Fuck no, I have none of that in my house. That's disgusting shit.
Well, Jonathan wants to try it.
Nah.
Well, I could use it for internal spackling.
I pass on.
You pass on that, Jonathan? I thought I remember you saying in the chat you'd be willing to try that if somebody sent you some.
I don't even know what it is. So yeah, I couldn't have said that.
And Mark, I do have a coffee machine.
Y'all say Vegemite, I think of Dominic's cat. I thought that was his cat.
Dominic eats it by the spoonful, yep.
I do have a coffee machine, but it's a pod coffee machine, and I don't know how to use it.
What do
Fucking,
you mean
it's,
you don't know how to use it?
I don't know how to use that shit.
It's very simple.
You buy
Open
the
the
pods
lid,
and you put
open
it in the
lid on
machine.
top, pour in a bottle of water. Open the flap on the front of the machine. You will see the little hole, the little cup where you put the pod in. You close it, hit the start, hit the go button. Unless you want it on bold, you put it on bold, you hit the button, it does it
Yeah,
itself.
all you got to do is go on YouTube and somebody will show you how to use it, Tim.
Yeah, I'll see if I still got it.
Of course, you've got to remember to press the stop button, or else you end up with a counter full of coffee.
Well, no, he's got the machine that should take the exact amount of water to fill up the cup.
No, I think he has one of those weird, like fancy ass coffee machines.
But I
So-
think you can put water in it, it heats it up, but it only puts out enough for the pod, right?
Right.
Well, if it
yeah.
is it like a Keurig?
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah. Keurig only puts out so much and then it stops it.
It's only gonna put out enough
That's
of the
no
cup.
good. How does it know what size cup you've put under it?
Well, it's the pod.
It's a standard amount of ounces, which would whatever's. I mean, technically, you could go over if you used a really tiny cup, but
No, you only put in that amount of water then.
Mine's a
Okay.
Dolce Gusto, and it just carries on going until you turn it off.
You
we-
got the how
we-
would we say it? You got the manual ones. You got the manual ones, which
Yeah.
it gives the measurement of the water on the side on the little, you see the little clear plastic thing, and then you got the ones where
Oh no, it's a big
Yeah, I have a
reservoir.
Q-
That,
I have
mine's
a
a big reservoir that goes on the back of it.
yeah, you got the one that's digital that you literally tell it how much water.
I have
Go ahead, Justin.
I have a really nice Keurig machine, and it doesn't. It just puts out the amount of one
Oh,
cup.
what, there it is.
What's that?
That's the coffee machine. I don't know how to fucking
Put
use
the
it.
water in the front.
And then it has this
Yeah,
thing.
that is not a standard Keurig for sure. Yeah, what the hell is that?
It's the express that this came with it.
You've never actually tried to play with it though?
No. Brand new.
Okay, so you fill it up with water, you drop that cup in there, close that flap up, and then hit the start button. It should only put out enough for one cup.
And that button right there.
I would have at least played with it.
Yeah.
See, dude, I'm way different from everybody else. When I get something new, dude, I want to figure out how to use it. I want to play around with it. I can't just buy something and let it sit.
What make is it?
What make is it, Tim?
So K for K fee. K dash fee. F-E.
So what kind of pods does it use? Because there are lots of different types.
Just fucking
It'll say on it. It'll say on the packet.
K free, K fee, fee of Bruzo. This is the K fee.
Does it say Dolce Gusto, or does it say Tassimo, or
It says Bruzo Expressi, whatever the fuck it is. They're probably out of date anyway. It hasn't been.
Sounds like it's Italian.
Dominic, I figured out how to use it just by staring at it for 2 seconds.
Now, do you gotta hold this fuck? No, you don't hold that thing. So
So
it's
it's like, I
just,
don't understand the software. You push the
you
button.
you just push that button like that, and then it'll start.
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine if you had to do an update on that thing?
I have to,
you have to put it in first and put water in it?
it doesn't say. Okay, I'll fill it up to that line. That's free.
Well, but because what it is it's going to use it for that one amount. It's going to use it for 5 or 6 cups because it's only going to put out so many ounces at a time.
So it's not like a coffee maker that you fill the fucking pot up and you can drink it.
No,
Yeah.
it's gonna.
Because it's not gonna percolate in there. It's gonna just fill the cup and it drains down out.
You
It's
just
gonna
make one fresh cup at a time.
because yeah,
sounds-
right.
Sounds
It's
posh.
it's super simple. Those are very convenient coffee makers if you're on the go. If you're somebody that's on the go a lot. Those are a lot more convenient than your standard coffee.
Well,
mug.
what you can do is probably teach the cat how to work it for you.
Now you make the coffee and then you can put the milk in afterwards and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's only going to put out so much water per pod because it's registered.
Although I must admit, I usually just put a drop of milk in the cup first before I put
Yeah,
it
some
under the
people
top.
do that. They put a drop of milk in the cup and then the coffee gets hot and goes in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try it out. But I'm on my water right now. I don't have coffee.
But some of my pods have two different pods to make one cup. One that's got the coffee in and one that's got the milk in.
I got it for free.
Well, you can't argue with that.
I like free.
Yeah, and you got what that like $400 fucking what was it that fan from your landlord? The what the hell company was that?
Oh, you're talking about what's the name?
The bladeless fan. God damn it, I can't think of the name.
I'm gonna check out the name.
Dyson?
Dyson, yeah, he's got that bladeless Dyson fan. Fucking things are expensive.
They are.
And they're not technically
James
true-
Dyson lives in the Midlands somewhere here.
And they're not truly bladeless because there's a blade down on the bottom that spins that creates the air and then it just comes out on a little fancy tube thing. There technically is still a blade inside of it. You just don't see it. It's just one of those tube blades. Spins around inside there and then it pushes the air out through the top.
See, this is the coffee I had. Just a teaspoon of this, little milk, and water. That's it. How simple that is. Don't need instructions.
Like I
So
said, that
as long as you get a decent coffee.
Well, nowadays,
Most
now-
instant coffees taste foul.
nowadays, the coffee machine, you got to be a fucking computer technologist to fucking run it.
you just have to be basic.
I just switch mine on, wait until the red flashing light turns green to say the water heater's hot enough, and then just push a lever to the side. Push it one way to go hot water and the other way to do cold water.
The cat's chasing me. Cat's chasing me.
Time together. I drove you around places today. I just.
It's probably what Dad, where's the food, Dad?
Yeah. She got it.
Where's the catnip?
No.
Yeah. Over there underneath her tree.
Oh, look at what he's eating.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Clog them arteries even more.
Hey,
You taking another nitro pill later?
yeah, I carried all that equipment up the stairs today with no chest pains. That's a good sign.
That's good.
Okay.
Gotta eat some roast beef to make up for it.
Yeah, it's a nice size sandwich.
That's only half.
That's half a sandwich.
That's half of the sandwich.
God damn. That's like a heart attack.
It's a 2 foot long.
They make everything big down south.
Ah, shit. Goddamn you, Joe.
What?
Yeah. I don't think I ain't see that, man.
There you go. Take a good. Wait a minute. I'm going to spotlight you, Joe.
No, Joe did a clip with a song that I was.
There you
gonna
go.
use.
There you go.
You ain't see my message on the
I
post?
saw one about you were doing some homework.
No, about the song.
No, I didn't see it. Let me go back. Might have missed it.
Oh, if you
Yeah.
got you.
The boat post you did.
Okay.
Yeah, I left a comment on there.
Okay. I didn't see the comments yet.
I was gonna use that song, man. Christopher
Well,
Cross.
if you and Rigger are up to doing some Dead by Daylight in a little bit, let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
Ross.
I gotta put my shit on charge. Oh, it's on charge. All right, I'm all charged.
Christopher Cross.
Yeah, if you guys feel like playing here in a little bit, just message me.
Yeah, no worries. Up to y'all. Oh, it's up tomorrow.
And then if he gets that plug tomorrow, we can try out some GTA if he wants to test that out. See how that computer runs that.
Yeah.
Hey, Jonathan, I've got a Christopher Cross album.
Which one?
I can't for the life of me remember.
It's probably the right one.
Hey, Mark.
If you can't remember that, that means it's probably the first one. It's the right one.
I mean, Rigger. He asked me what I like. So that's Marvel's Avengers. I like anything Marvel. And then you got my mouse pad. That's Avengers. And you got
He's even got tidy whities that are Avengers.
His underwear's got Avengers on it, right?
Anything Marvel, man. I love my fucking Marvel. Dude, I'm a 70s kid. Justin.
I totally see Tim running through the house in his little feety pajamas.
Yeah, well.
Stop biting me, little girl.
She's got her catnip again. She's running around.
Yeah. I'm trying to make fucking something to eat and she'll come up on the plate.
Because what I'm gonna, if we do something tonight, what I'm gonna do is just use the Streamlabs, and then I'll have us on the panel, and I'll just share my screen off to the side, and then we can play like that. That way, we'll all be seen by everybody.
Okay.
I'll just share my screen off to the side. I'll put us as little boxes on the side.
Sounds good to me.
Then we don't have to use Messenger or anything. We can just talk on the stream.
You can just stream on Natural.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you guys think? I'd be happy to let Justin take over if he wants to keep it going, but there's a ship coming up. I'm going to try and catch it before it gets dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off. I will see y'all in the morning.
Don't jump too far.
Paul,
Okay.
I'm gonna enjoy my meal.
Joe's gonna enjoy his meal and then eat some Tums when he's done.
No Tums
Justin,
tonight.
you want to keep it going?
No, you can shut it down.
Later, y'all.
Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. Mark,
Much love to the panel.
Jonathan, we'll see you. And Tim, behave yourself. I know it's tough.
Always.
Okay. We'll
Later,
see you
y'all.
all tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, Paul. Night.
Justin, are you going on again tonight?
That's up to Rigger and Tim if they feel like playing later. Then yeah.
Okay. All right. Watch for Justin later tonight. If not, we'll see you tomorrow.
Later.
Bye for now.